Toss time of KCC T20 Desert Finals for emerging C teams. It is Al Hajri Cricket Club taking on Phoenix Riders. We are joined here with both the captains, and to oversee the toss, we have our match official Mr. Khari Mudassar with us. It is Ajay who will spin the coin, and Zohaib will call.
Either shoot or 50. 50 called. 50 you want?
Zohaib.
Yeah. We will bat first.
And the news from the toss is Al Hajri Cricket Club winning it and deciding to have a bat first.
Welcome back once again for this KCC T20 Desert League Emerging C, where Al Hajri cricketers taking on Phoenix Riders. As you have seen that Al Hajri has won the toss and they have decided to bat first. Both the team has worked really hard to reach into the final. We can see both the opener for Al Hajri 11, Azruddin, is on strike, and Fawzan is at the non-striker Junaid, who will start the proceeding for Phoenix Riders. Gonna be interesting contest as both the teams did really well during the league stage. Along with me in the commentary box, we have Mr. Moiz Ahmad. Welcome, sir.
Thank you, Deepak Bhai. It's a pleasure to be seated alongside you in this finals coming in for emerging League C final match. As the two openers are all there and the two match officials for this game, umpire Khari Mudassar alongside Musharraf Hussain, as we are shortly away from the proceedings to begin in this big finals. Going to be an exciting contest. Be taken a lot for both these teams to get here, and they will be looking forward to get their best cricket going out here. That's a good delivery on the pads. Looking to work it away. Azharuddin makes no connection with the bat. A dot delivery. Junaid as a bowler, what do you think about him, Deepak Bhai?
Definitely he's an exceptional bowler for Phoenix Riders. He has given always a good start for their team. And on the other side, Al Hajri is a very strong batting side. They have always dominant whenever they have reached to the center. It will be a good competition. This time Azhar wanted to put that away, but good work in the field there by the fieldsman.
Yes, that was a very good stop. That was racing away from him. Did well to get low to the ball, and with a good stop, limiting the batsman to just a single. With that, the first runs on the board in this finals for Al Hajri 11, as Azharuddin gets off the mark. That gets Fawzan on strike, facing Junaid. Junaid with the left-hander on strike now, making changes to his field before he sets off to bowl the third delivery. Here comes Junaid to Fawzan. That's very nicely worked away by the batsman, willfully opening the face of the bat and guiding it away towards the third man region. Very nicely played that stroke right behind the line and guiding it away. And the first boundary coming in from Fawzan's bat there.
This is excellent start from Fawzan for Al Hajri, I would say. He has continued from the semi-final, where he scored 69 runs and got the man of the match for his team. He'll be looking to make the same impact in this game as well.
That's watchfully played away. Defensive stroke this time. Good comeback by the bowler. Junaid Fawzan, after getting a boundary, very watchful. They've still got too many overs here don't need to be in a hurry here. They can plan out their inning. 20 over game this. And Fawazan has confidently started off getting a boundary to get off the mark. Here comes Junaid. That's on the pads and worked away, but good work from the fielder. Very quick to pick the ball up and a quick return back to the keeper. No runs this time. Another dot delivery from the bowler Junaid there.
This is excellent field setup by the Phoenix Riders. They knows that where the bowlers is bowling and where the batsman gonna play the shots. It's gonna be a quite interesting contest. As one side is quite younger and another one is experienced campaigner. This time Fawazan flicks it on the onside for a quick single. Nonetheless, excellent over by Junaid. 6 run came off the first over. Al-Hajri 11-6 for no loss.
Yes, that's a good start with the ball, even though boundary came in with that stroke from Fawazan, which was guided away nicely in the third man region by opening the face of the bat. Still a very decent over from Junaid to give away 6 runs off it. On the other hand, Al-Hajri 11 might be feeling good, as they've already got a boundary and both the batters have got some bat onto the ball. And Fawazan has looked very solid with the bat so far of what we have seen from him. And looks like a spin bowling option will be introduced into the attack, as Fawazan will be the man on strike. Over number 2 coming in from Phoenix.
So it will be Srijit who will start the over number 2 from the road end, and Fawazan will be facing him. It might be a risky to introduce a spinner in the early power play. Looks like there is a bait change required for Fawazan. What do you prefer while you are playing a spinner? You prefer a heavy or lighter bat, Mr. Moise?
It's been quite some time that I've got out to the center and played, but I always preferred a lighter bat, Deepak Bhai. Either it could be a spinner or a fast bowler, but I didn't have much strength, so I always preferred the lighter bat.
It's not about strength, Moise Bhai. It's all about the timings and connection you are making with the bat. And it's all about the confidence when you are into the center. You can see a slower one just nicely guided into the wicket place. Fielder giving it a chase. And good work there in the end. In the meantime, both the batters have completed a couple of runs there.
Yes, talking about power hitting, no better than you to talk about it. We know how far you can send the ball sailing out of the stands. I've seen you bat a lot of times, and quite interesting the way you strike the ball. Always a treat to watch you going out there at the center. But today's game between Lexus and Al-Hajri, in fact Phoenix and Al-Hajri, and that's worked away very nicely. The diving effort from the fielder, not able to stop that, and that has resulted in a boundary. Fawazan again confident as a batter. Such ease that he puts it away through the offside, and that ball races to the boundaries. That is sheer class from the batsman, Deepak Bhai. He didn't want to strike that powerfully, just getting to open the face of the bat and guide it away very nicely through the offside in total control, as the ball kept rolling away to the boundary ropes.
Agreed with you. He's a quite talented batsman who will take the game away from the... Once again, keeping it low on the offside, and wide is the signal by umpire Karim Mudassar.
That movement from the bowler, getting the signal coming in from the umpire. That's going to be a wide, no doubt about that. Srijit just faltering in his length to the left-handed batsman. That's one advantage for the batting team, to always have a left-hand and right-hand combination going. Makes it very difficult for the bowler to keep altering their line length And also gets tedious at times for the fielders to quickly change their positions on the field whenever there is change in the strike. That's guided away nicely again. This time the fielder is very quick to get to the ball. Clean pickup and a quick return back to the keeper. By then Azharuddin was very quick to go through with that single. Good running between the wickets. No hesitation whatsoever. Good confident running between the wickets from both these batters, trusting each other, and through with that quick single as the score moves on to 15 runs for Al-Hajri 11, and that gets Azharuddin back on strike.
Azharuddin and Fawzan, they have been key part for this 11. They had always given a good start for their team. It was coming in from the Srijit. This time Azhar wanted to go on the onside. Swing and a miss there by him. A good bowling by Srijit.
Yes, as we saw, he struggled a bit with the line to the left-hander, and with the right-hander on strike, he did cause some trouble to Azhar with that inward movement, striking him on the pad. That's again a very good delivery. That's beaten everybody, and chase on for the fielder to get to the ball, and that might just be more runs in the form of byes here for Al-Hajri 11. That was again an excellent delivery to the right-hander. Probably this gives us the impression that Srijit is very comfortable bowling to the right-hander rather than the left-handed batsman. Still a delivery remaining here. He's gone for 9 runs. Fawzan on strike, with the over number 2 coming to an end in this final delivery coming in from Srijit. What is it going to happen here? Interesting to see. That's a good delivery. Much better line, much better length. Fawzan watchfully letting it go through to the keeper. Even though PK wasn't able to collect that cleanly behind the stumps, did well to get his glove to the ball. Over number 2 comes to an end. 16 runs on the board for Al-Hajri 11.
So this is a good start for Al-Hajri 11. They haven't lost any wicket so far. Although it's 16 run on the board, they still have 18 more overs to go. And if both the batter get set, they are capable to score more runs, and they'll have a big score on the board for their team. So it will be Junaid Shafi who will continue his over number 2.
Yes, as you were talking about setting a good score on the board, surely always the opening partnership is going to give a lot of confidence for the other batters to follow. If the openers can get a good partnership going at the top, surely they are laying a solid foundation for the other batters to come out to the center and go after the bowlers. For now, it is 16 runs from the first 2 overs. Junaid comes in to bowl the over number 3 and starts off with a wide delivery down the leg side. Azharuddin would be disappointed there, even though there is a fielder in the deep fine leg region. He wanted to guide that away into the fine leg, making no connection with the bat. And wide has been signalled by the umpire, Musharraf Hussain.
Certainly we have seen a lot of classy innings from Azharuddin, and he will be looking to make it a count here. And there you go. He played towards cover, straight to the fieldsman. A good work there by the fieldsman. He's a little bit struggling today. Maybe you can say a pressure of the final game.
Absolutely, yes. Always a finals big game can have some nerves, butterflies in your stomach when you're out there.
Good delivery there by Junaid. The shorter this time. Azharuddin is not happy with himself as he wanted to go over cover. Did not have any connection there.
Yes, interestingly, on both the occasions, the previous delivery also, he got the connection right, but found the fielder. He's looking to give room and strike through the offside. Probably that's the ploy of Azharuddin. This time around, he's completely missed out and through to the keeper. Good delivery though from Junaid. That's a good delivery. Played straight to the fielder. He does get his hand to the ball, but not enough for the batsman to not go through with that single. Good running again, even though the fielder did get his hand to the ball. Half stop from him. Single has resulted for Al-Hajri 11, and with that single, Fawzan is back on strike.
This has been excellent bowling by Junaid. Has given only 2 runs so far, including that wide. Keeping the batsman on the check. Specifically Azhar, who was really struggling to get going. Interesting to see how Fawzan goes. He can hit the ball very well. There you go. Good delivery onto the body. And is not allowing batter to free their arms. Good line and length by Junaid there.
Yes, he pushed that quicker through to the batsman. He pushed him on the back foot. Fawazan, but again, very rock solid. Playing with the straight bat. Very sweet sound of the bat when the ball made the connection with the bat. That's again a very good delivery. Watchfully played back towards the bowler. And that brings the over number 3 to the end. Is it? There is one more delivery remaining in this one. 18 runs off the over. Probably umpire Musharraf Hussain is having a word with Junaid there. He is getting on the way in front of him in his follow through and blocking his view. Having a quiet word with him, the umpire there, as Junaid gets set to bowl his final delivery to finish off his over number 2. Fawazan on strike. That's worked away nicely towards the mid-on fielder. He's quick onto the ball. In a flash, no runs there. Brilliant work from the fielder. Over number 3 comes to an end. 18 runs on the board for Al Hajri 11.
Excellent over there by Junaid. Only 2 runs came from this over. Yeah, as we were talking about playing with the straight bat, it is important when you are playing on the turf. You have to go with the straighter one. It's not like, when you are playing into the cements where you can go for a cross-batted shots which might get connects and goes towards boundary. But playing onto the turf, it's quite little different than the cement.
Absolutely.
And that's what I think Fawzan is doing right thing, and Azhar is really...
Yes, both these batters are well experienced. They've been out there on turf wickets. Remember, all the league matches have been played on the cement track, and turf, totally different experience. But good to see both these batters apply themselves, trying to get their feet moving and get runs as well. This is a huge swing of the bat, completely missing out. Srijit is troubling Azharuddin, no doubt about that. We saw in the previous over he got through his defenses as well, but that resulted in a bye. This time over number 4 starts off with a dot delivery, an opportunity for the keeper to effect a stumping. PK missing out on that opportunity. A dot delivery is the result.
The good thing about Srijit is not trying to bowl quicker one. He's just bowling the right length and leaving the ball onto the stumps, which is really making trouble for Azharuddin to play his shot, as he is way early to play in his shot. This time, again, he went early, but he was able to collect a quick single there.
Yes,
and Fawzan will be on strike.
That's good running between the wickets. Again, the ball was going straight towards that mid-off fieldsman. The calling was right, and comfortably through with that single. Srijit to Fawazan. Slower through the air. He's looked to go through the offside. Is played in the air, and a catch has been held there. That's a big wicket. The change of pace delivery from Srijit doing the trick. Fawazan again going quickly through with that stroke off the thickish outside edge, and a good catch taken.
That's what we were talking about just earlier before this delivery, that Srijit is using slower one really well. He bowled the slower one in the previous over as well, and he wanted to go over on side, but took a top edge straight to the points fielder, where Nitin just dives and plucks it very nicely. So first wicket down for Al Hajri 11, as Fawzan has to walk back towards dugout after scoring 12 runs in 12 deliveries, including those 2 boundaries.
That's a big wicket that has gone down for Al Hajri 11. As you said, Deepak, he played a very good knock for his team in the semi-finals, and Phoenix have done well to get rid of the danger man, to send him back pretty early, but he looked very solid for the time he was out there at the centre. Unfortunately for him, as he was looking to play one big strike through the onside off a thickish edge and straight into the hands of the fieldsman, who did no mistake to hold on to the catch. Srijit strikes, the first wicket goes down, and it's the new man Muin coming in at number 3 who will be on strike. Interesting to see, with the right-handers on strike, Srijit has troubled Azharuddin, and with the new man Muin on there at the centre, interesting what delivery will be coming into him.
The left-arm bowler always have upper hand when there is a right-hander batsman. They love to bowl towards right-handers because they know that they can move the ball much inner than towards the left-hander batters. There comes Srijit to Moeen. Once again, a slower one. Yeah, there you can see it's a no ball has given. So it's a free hit.
As we were talking about a good delivery coming in for the batter. But that was a poor one, probably Srijit trying to go with that back of hand delivery, failing to get it right above the waistline of the batsman. A no ball has been signalled, and this is going to be a free hit delivery coming in with Azharuddin on strike. That hasn't quite come off the middle of the bat. The chase is on. The fielder trying to get there. That will race away to the boundary ropes. Azhar didn't quite middle it though, but just enough bat onto the ball as the ball races to the boundary ropes.
Yes, definitely this boundary will get him a confidence as he was struggling earlier. And Srijit slightly ball shorter on the leg side. And he was trying to keep the ball slow, but it went into his arc. Although it is not a proper shot from Azharuddin, but the Al-Hajri won't mind getting those 4 runs on a free hit. Once again, Srijit will bowl to Azharuddin. This time again, the ball kept low, but went straight to the fieldsman. Azharuddin really trying to put the ball away into the wicket place.
Yes, Azharuddin has had his struggles with the slower options with the ball. He's kind of a batsman who probably likes the ball to come onto the bat. That's played upishly in the air. The fielder did get both his hands to it, puts down an opportunity. That could have been wicket number 2 of this over for Srijit. Unfortunately, the cover fieldsman not able to hold on to the catch. Azhar again trying to go for that powerful strike through the offside, middling it well, but finding the fielder. Fortunately for him, he puts down an opportunity. Azharuddin survives. Over number 4 comes to an end. 25 for the loss of 1 wicket. Al-Hajri 11.
Absolutely, as we were talking in the last delivery where the Azharuddin got a chance, it was again slower, but into the slot. Azharuddin wanted to go over cover. It went straight to the fieldsman where Prabhosh Lal has put down the chance. And he got a lifeline there. So 25 for 1 is what Al-Hajri 11 have got in 4 over. This is excellent bowling by Phoenix Riders bowlers. Srijit and Junaid, both the bowler have kept the batsman in check. Junaid once again to bowl the over number 3 and over number 5 of this inning. It will be Moeen who will face first time.
Yes, Captain Ajay still thinking that Junaid is doing a good job, giving him another go with the ball. He's bowled well for his 2 overs to give away just 8 runs from his first spell. And he's back here bowling his 3rd over on trot. And it's going to be Moeen on strike, who's got 1 of 1 delivery.
Absolutely. The bowler will have an additional confidence when he will get his own field, whatever he required, as he's taking his time to set the field for himself before he starts this over number 3. This time a quicker one and good running between the wicket, a quick single there. He knew that this is the field I have set and this is where I have to bowl, and that's what exactly he's doing. And another good thing is that the keeper also is getting involved to set the field for the bowler, which make more easier for the bowler and the captain, because he is the right person who knows that how the batsman is playing.
Yes, absolutely. You got it right, Deepak. Keeper's involvement is such important in field placements, and with that view behind the stumps, he gets to know where the fielders have to be placed. But that's a very good strike from Azharuddin. Finally, he gets one off the middle of the bat, and that races away in no time to the boundary ropes. Junaid offering slightly fuller delivery to Azharuddin this time, and he strikes it well. As Deepak was talking about his abilities with the bat, that is just a glimpse of what Azhar can do out there at the centre. That was very nicely picked off the front foot and through the offside for a boundary. That will give him a lot of confidence.
Absolutely. This is one of his favorite shots where he likes to go over cover. And this time, as soon as he saw the width on the offer, his eyes has been lit up and put that away over cover for a boundary. So Junaid once again to Azharuddin. Once again, a play towards offside. The fielder did good job to stop the ball, but won't be stopping batters to completing a couple of runs there.
Yes, Yasser, the fieldsman again. We saw him not come up with a clean pickup earlier on to give away a single. This time around, that was powerfully struck by Azhar. He did well to get his hand to the ball there and definitely saving a couple of runs for his teams with that half stop as Azhar picks up 2 more. And he will be back on strike facing Junaid. It's turned out to be a good over so far for Al Hajri 11. 7 runs off it, including a boundary from Azhar's bat.
This time Moveen goes hard at it, but the ball went straight to the fieldsman, just Jacob, towards mid-on region.
Good stop, powerful strike from Azhar again, not quite middling it. He wouldn't have really got the timing right there. Just Jacob with a clean stop, making no mistake, cleanly picking it up. This time again through the offside. The batters not interested in going through with that single as that ball was quickly going towards the fielder there.
Azharuddin is not happy that he wanted that quick single. He's not happy with his partner moving at the other end. They'll be looking to rotate the strike even if they are not getting the boundaries. That is the most important thing to do. Since you know that this is the final game, you have to take those chances. There comes the final delivery of the over. A good delivery onto the stumps this time. Just gently pushed it on the onside for a quick single. This is excellent running between the wicket by both the batter. So with that single, over number 5 has completed. Al Hajri 11-33, loss of 1 wicket.
That's a quick single of the last delivery. No hesitation from both the batters. Azharuddin playing with soft hands and quickly through with that single. Good running between the wickets there.
So final over of the power play, and it will be Harish Cherukad to bowl the over number 6 for Phoenix Riders, and Azharuddin, who is there from the beginning of this inning, has scored 14 runs in the 17 deliveries he has faced so far. Oh, good delivery, almost into the block hole, and that's a good start of this final over of the power play, I would say.
Yes, change in the bowling here as Srijit has been taken off the attack from the road end. Horace starting off his spell with a good fuller delivery. Azharuddin very watchful, offering the full face of the bat, defending it.
This time he found the weight, but it went straight to the fieldsman. A good work there by the fieldsman. That looks like the chance has been dropped down. Nonetheless, an excellent work in the field, as it was a cracker of shot by Azharuddin, went quick towards the fieldsman. It has to have a quick reflex to get those quick catches.
Yes, that was a powerful strike from Azharuddin, middled it to perfection, finding the fielder there. Junaid seems like the fieldsman did well to get both his hands under that, but still would go down as a chance put down. Azharuddin survives. Disappointment for Aris.
This is the second time he has got survival. This time he wanted to go on the onside, take an inside edge. The ball went towards square leg region. A good work there by Captain Ajay, who cut that off for a quick single there.
Yes, he got his foot to the ball, making sure that the ball still remains in his reach. 1 run added to the score of Lahajri 11. Gets Moeen on strike. He's had a quiet stay, Moeen. Just 2 deliveries out there so far. And he's picked up 2 runs. Azhar, the captain. Fuller delivery, plays it very nicely. He was quickly on to the ball there, looking to guide that away towards the fine leg region. Ajay giving it a chase, will not be able to stop that. And that will result in a boundary from Moeen's bat.
Absolutely an excellent shot there by Moeen. Just flicked it away. A quick hand there, similar to Azharuddin, like using his wrist. And fielder was giving it a chase, but was not able to stop that one. And the result is a boundary there. A good confident shot there by Moeen.
That was very nicely put away. That will give him a lot of confidence. He got that away. Fairly a loose delivery that from RS on the pads of Moeen. And he got that away very nicely.
Once again, he has put that away on the onside. Fielder is giving it a chase. Looks like the ball will rest. Yes, it is. Excellent shot this is by Moeen. He's using the pace of the ball as he knows that the bowler is bowling onto his pads. Fuller just using his wrist and flick it on the onside. And the ball races towards the boundary line. This is excellent batting by Moeen Hamdule, taking the pressure off from the Azharuddin there at the non-striker and hitting back-to-back boundaries in this over.
Yes, looks like he's a very strong player on the onside. The second boundary that came off his bat, that was exceptional from him. He's trying to get low to the ball, and that beautiful flick of the wrists to send the ball racing towards the deep square leg region is a stroke of a man in form, and he made it look very classy as he got that second one going towards the deep square leg region. Bowler Harris under pressure, 9 runs off the over with 2 boundaries coming in, 2 back-to-back deliveries off him, and this time he gone in the air, will fall short of the fieldsman. It's going to be a single. Quick return back towards the keeper there. A single to finish off the over number 6. With that, the power play overs come to an end. And Al-Hajri 11 have managed to go along well here. Just over 7 runs per over to get to 43 for the loss of 1 wicket. The man to depart was Fawazan. Unfortunate for him as he was looking very solid out there at the centre. A good catch to send him back to the dugout. Azhar has had his share of luck as he was put down twice in this knock so far, as another bowling change has been effected here by Phoenix, and it is going to be just Jacob coming into the attack.
So the power play has been done and dusted. 43 run is what Al-Hajri 11 batters has got on the board for their team, although they have lost the star batter Fawzan, but it will be Azhar Hamdule who is taking the initiative, and Moeen, who has just arrived and making his mark as well. So it will be just Jacob who will bowl the over number 7. Another experienced campaigner for their team. Has been part of a national team as well. Has always amongst the wickets for their team and will be looking to get a breakthrough here, as this partnership has been building here. 24 runs already added by both the batters so far. It will be Moeen who will be on strike, and just Jacob. Good delivery onto the stumps. Direct hit could have been a trouble here for Moeen.
Not sure what the hesitation between both the batters were. Moeen played that with soft hands. The fielder pretty deep inside the 30-yard circle. As he took off for that single, slight hesitation there from both the batters. They took a pause and then again took off. That would have been directed, as you said, would have been some trouble for Moeen. Nonetheless, good work from the fielder. Clean pickup and a quick share at the stumps, narrowly missing them. Just Jacob to Azharuddin on strike.
Excellent delivery there by Just Jacob. A pacey delivery just over the west line. The good thing is that he's moving a little bit in swinger. He knows that batter is trying to play those cut shots, and if luck goes well, he might get a wicket over here. There you can see once again the similar delivery, but this time was away from the batter. Azharuddin is really trying hard to get on it. It's not able to connect there. As the field has been set accordingly, that you can see the deep point, deep cover, long on, long off, and deep mid wicket.
With the way Azharuddin is going out there at the centre, giving us impression that he is batting on a cement wicket, stand and deliver kind of strokes. Not much footwork from him. He's just going for those powerful strikes, which becomes very easy on the cement tracks, but it is going to take a lot to get to the pitch of the ball and get going on turf wicket here. As again, this one has gone through to the keeper. Another swing and a miss. Another dot delivery from Just Jacob. He started off brilliantly here. 3 dot deliveries, creating pressure on the mind of the batsman. He's every time looked to get that powerful strike through the offside by giving some room. He's missed out and the ball has landed into the gloves of the keeper.
I think that's what they are planning. That if you see the first delivery, apart from the first delivery, the remaining 2 delivery he has ball, he's away from the him. So accordingly, they have kept the field as well. That this time he guided towards third man region and only single. So 5 deliveries has completed in this over number 7, 2 runs only. Like this is excellent bowling by Just Jacob. It will
Yes. He's hitting the right length, hitting the right areas on the pitch, and Azharuddin does get some bat onto the ball towards the third man region to pick up a single. As Moeen will be the man on strike. 2 brilliant boundaries in the previous over off his bat. It was a very treat to watch him play that strokes. And again, he's looked to put that away through the offside, but finds the fielder. A dot delivery to finish off. Excellent over from Just Jacob. Coming to an end there. 7 overs completed. 45 for the loss of 1 wicket. Al-Hajri 11.
This is pretty decent bowling by Phoenix Riders bowlers. They have kept the batter on check, on their toe, not allowing them to play their shot full, not giving much room. Looks like another bowling change. So another medium pacer, Nitin, has been introduced into the bowling attack from the road end. PK, the wicketkeeper for Phoenix Riders, is setting the field for his team. Azharuddin is really struggling to get going. As we were talking earlier, that he need to play on the rise. He need to have some feet movement to get onto the ball. So far, he has scored just 16 runs, facing 24 deliveries. This time, Nitin Joseph to bowl the over number 8, coming round the wicket to Azharuddin. It's been an excellent bowler, lanky pacer there. This time, he started with a shorter delivery. Azharuddin wanted to go put that away, but did not have any connection there.
This is a good bowling change from Ajay, the captain of Phoenix Riders. He knows that Azhar is struggling out there with some short of length deliveries. He's always looking to give room and strike through the offside. He's missed out on a few deliveries that came into him in the previous over from Just Jacob. And again, this man who started off here banging that shot, and that's been put away nicely. Finally gets right off the middle, and the result is a maximum from Azhar's bat. That was banged in, 2 shot from the bowler. He was into a very good position, had a hard slash at it, and the result is there as a maximum comes in from Azharuddin's bat.
Yeah, this is a confident shot by Azharuddin. I would say not a brilliant bowling by Nitin Joseph, as this is his favorite area. If he is bowling shorter deliveries, he has to keep a third man and a deep point, but there is no protection in the deep, which will give more confidence Azharuddin to play his shot freely. And the result, we have already seen it, went for a maximum. So this time they have for the fielder in the deep there. Yeah, there you can see it. This time he guided towards third man for a single.
Yes, the fielder there being stationed after being hit for a maximum immediately comes into picture there. Deep backward point region, the fieldsman collecting the ball as Moeen gets on strike now. Interesting to see what the bowler does here. He did bowl a few short deliveries to Azhar. He got hit for a 6 and a single of 3 deliveries.
This time he goes up in the air, fielder getting underneath, and he drops it. This is the first chance for Moeen there. He got lucky this time. Looks like it's a Junaid who drops the catch. Was excellent with the ball. This is second drop chance he has put down in this inning. First he has dropped for Azharuddin, and this time Moeen who got a chance there.
The technique not really good from the fieldsman there, Junaid, trying to pluck it pretty far away from his body. Not good technique, and that's been picked again, and that's going to sail over for another maximum. The short stuff from the bowler hasn't worked for him as he's been picked up for 2 maximums from Azharuddin bat, and what a strike that was, playing in front of the point region and sending it all the way over for a maximum. That is a shot of a man who is very confident, and Azharuddin seems to be building on that confidence levels as he is struck the bowler here for 2 maximums. Clean strikes from him. Absolutely brilliant to watch Azharuddin getting those big strikes off the middle of his bat.
This is not a smart bowling by Nitin Joseph. Knows that he's really strong on the offside and still giving the shorter delivery to him. If he's really willing to give a shorter delivery, he should bowl onto his body, not away from him. This time he bowls into the block hole. This is what he has to do earlier, but was not able to do so, which cost them 2 maximum in this over itself. So dot to end the over number 8. 14th run came from this over of Nitin Joseph. Al-Hajri 11:59, loss of 1 wicket after completion of 8.
Yes, as you said, Deepak, he was banging in shot, very much predictable he was. But surprisingly, he bowled a very good one into the block hole wherein the batsman had no option to just block that. If he mixes up those deliveries, some Yorkers, some short pitch stuff, some good length deliveries, if he keeps the batsman guessing, he can be a very quality bowler. But instead, probably he's making use of those big shoulders and the height that he has, trying to scare the batsman away. But he was picked up for 2 sixes by Azharuddin in that over. Clean strikes from him as the fielders take an opportunity to quickly take a sip of water as Jis Jacob prepares to start off the over number 9 for Phoenix Riders.
This is good steady batting by both the batters. They are really building the partnership here. 40-run partnership so far in 28 deliveries. This is what Al-Hajri 11 required. They are not losing wicket. They still have 12 overs to go. So what will be the good score, I think, on this flat track?
Remember, this is a flat track, but also the finals. Chasing second can always be pressure moments out there at the center. If Al-Hajri 11 can go past 150 run mark, for sure that would be a pretty decent score on this wicket to defend. But however, not to forget, Phoenix Riders have some quality batters in that outfit, and to name the few is Jason, very quality batsman. Starts off with a fuller delivery, driven along towards the long off region along the ground by Moeen. He gets off strike. This is going to be interesting. Jis Jacob against Azharuddin. Jis Jacob got better of Azharuddin in the previous over that he bowled. But remember, in the previous over, Azharuddin has struck 2 big sixes. And he will be feeling very confident here. Interesting contest this.
This is excellent bowling. Good change of pace there by Jis Jacob. There is a fielder station in the deep who will cut it up for single only. This is what you has to do as a bowler. You have to mix your uh, pace in the line, and Jis is showing his class and his experience in this over. In the
Yes.
previous over, we have seen that he was bowling a pacey delivery onto the body, but as we have seen that this time he bowls slower. There you can see this time he bowls quicker one, banging in short. Moeen wanted to go over point but did not have connection there. Good mixed up bowling there by Jis Jacob. Keeper PK is really happy with the bowling effort there, as both the keeper and bowler has been playing for a long time together. They knows each other really well.
That was a good delivery, no doubt about that. Just Jacob offering a slow one, then a quicker one through to the keeper. That's another brilliant delivery. Unfortunately for him, that will race to the boundary ropes. Looks like that has come off the bat of Moeen. That was again beautifully bowled right into the block hole. The batsman looking to put through the offside, gets it off the bottom edge, and that races away towards the fine leg region as the boundary comes in. Unfortunate for the bowler and fortunate for the batsman, as 4 more runs are added on to the score of Al-Hajri, 11.
The good thing about Moeen is he's very quick into his hands, in the wrist. The way he plays his shots, it really is helping him to get those runs. Although it's not convincing shot, but still the runs matters.
Yes, they will take it in any form that they come in. Good thing about Moeen, as you said, he tries to get to the pitch of the ball. That's a good strike from him. Has he found the gap there? Yes, he has. Bisecting the two fielders in the deep, going with that powerful strike on the onside, one bounce and into the boundary ropes. The non-striker Azharuddin has enjoyed that.
This is sloppy work in the deep. I think they should have cut it off, as both the fielder were going towards each other. A younger fielder might have done that, but looking at the experienced campaigner they are, I'm not.
Yes, a younger fielder might have got to that, but again, full marks to the batsman for that powerful strike and finding the gap.
This time he bowls a slower one just over, and once again put it down there by Srijit. And another survival there for Moeen. Keeper is not happy with the effort, as long as the bowler as well. He did create an opportunity here in the final delivery, but fielder Srijit has put it down on the towards long on region. This time, just Jacob, he bowls slower one. So single to end the over number 9. Al-Hajri 1170, loss of 1 wicket. Moeen is really going well, scoring 23 in 13 deliveries, and Azharuddin 30 of 30. So 51 run partnership has been done so far. Excellent steady start there by Al-Hajri 11 batter, even though after losing early wicket of Fawzan. Interesting to see who will bowl this over number 10, as the Nitin was very expensive in the previous over. He bowled from the road end, giving away 14 run. Looks like it's a Jason, the star batter for Phoenix Rider, has been introduced. So first time the spin has been introduced in this inning. And it will be Moeen who will face the first delivery of this over number 10.
Looking at the scorecard, Al-Hajri 11 have just lost 1 wicket. But Phoenix Riders have themselves to blame for that. They had a few opportunities come their way. The fielding hasn't been very supportive for the bowlers for some good work that have been done by them. Few chances have been put down in the previous over as well. Just Jacob almost picking up Moeen with a slower delivery.
Absolutely, this might cost them, as there is they still have 9 wicket in hand, and Al-Hajri really have a long batting line. They still have quite a hitter. Majid, Adil, Sohaib, Tahur, Lukman. They can hit the ball really hard, and they'll be looking to get the score around 160, 170.
They've started off well here, no doubt. They just lost 1 wicket here, and that's a very good delivery from Jason. Did trouble Moeen. There is some turn on offer for the off-spin bowler here, and Jason creating that pressure on to the mind of the batter with some turn that he's extracting off this pitch.
The batter is completely mesmerized there by the height of the ball. Was surprised at how it did not hit to the stumps. This time he cuts it away, but straight to the fieldsman. No runs so far. 3-dot deliveries by Jason. Excellent bowling. This time almost. Let's wait. I think he survived here. Nonetheless, good work there by the keeper, PK. Moeen is really trying to get going, was not having connection there.
The turn not really helping the cause of the batsman. There's something for Jason from the wicket. And then again, watchfully played away this time, away from the point. Fieldsman to pick up a single. Ajay doing the work for his team. In the backward point, he's stationed. A single to Moeen gets Azharuddin back on strike. He's got 30 of 30. Runner ball inning so far from him, including a few big hits to the boundary ropes. With a spinner on here. Interesting what Azharuddin looks to do against Jason. Goes away from the right hander. Azharuddin letting it go through to the keeper as a wide has been signalled.
He would have been disappointed with himself as he did really bowl well. This time the ball kept low. Azharuddin wanted to go on the offside. Took an inside edge, went straight to the fieldsman at the short third man. So we are halfway stage, 10 over completed. Dot to end the over number 10. Al-Hajri 11-72, loss of 1 wicket. So 10 more overs to go in this inning. And Al-Hajri will be looking to up the tempo in this game.
Yes, they've laid a good foundation here, no doubt about that. 10 overs for 72 runs, going along at 7.2 runs per over. At this rate, they will get to at least 140 runs. They continue the good work that they've been doing here. But a few big hits in the centre can take them off to around that 150, 160 run mark. As Moeen will be the man on strike. He's batted well for his 24 of 18. And Azharuddin is almost run a ball for his 30 of 31. As Ajay, the captain of Phoenix Riders, bring himself into the attack to bowl the over number 11. As Moeen is the man on strike.
This time he plays on the offside, a quicker shot. But went straight to the fieldsman, does well to stop it. It started with a single there in this over. This might be an over Azharuddin will be looking for. Interesting to see how he goes after Ajay. Once again, inside edge, through the keeper. Good running between the wicket by both the batter. Azharuddin wanted to cut that away towards third man region as he knows that the fielder was way wider on the deep point. This time he connects well. Once again, the fielder giving it a chase, will cut it off. Excellent work there by the fieldsman in the deep. Another single added to the total for Al-Hajri 11. Good over so far by Ajay Kurian, giving away just 3 singles.
Ajay is bowling just short of length deliveries there. Asking the batsman to take some risks. Again, look at that length from him. This time around, Azharuddin again preparing to give room and go through the offside. Misses out through to the keeper. Good take behind the stumps by PK.
Looks like they have read this batsman really well. That the balls which are nearer the stumps is not having proper connection there. If you see in the first 3 deliveries, Ajay bowled outside the off stumps, and that has been goes for runs. This time Azhar heaves towards one side. They will
Still a decent over this from Ajay. 4 runs off it. Final delivery coming in. And he goes in the air. Has he found the fielder in the deep? Yes, he has. That's a good catch taken in the long off region. Looks like it is Srijit to complete the catch. Earlier on, he put down an opportunity for his team, wherein it was disappointment. This time around, taking a good catch makes it look nice when he holds on to those. As Moeen Hamdullah departs after a well-made 26 of 21 deliveries. Al-Hajri 11 losing their wicket number 2. The captain striking here.
Yeah, once again a shorter delivery there. Not having proper connection there by Moeen. Went straight towards long off region where Srijit running towards his left. Took a nice catch there. So wicket number 2 has been fallen for Al-Hajri 11. As the over also has been completed. Ajay has given away just 4 runs and picked up a wicket on the very last delivery. 76 for 2 is what they have got. Al-Hajri 11 is really struggling to get going. Specifically Azharuddin, I would say. He has to connect few shots to gain some confidence. As Phoenix Riders doesn't mind those singles. So Jason to continue his over number 2 was excellent in this previous over he bowled, giving away just 2 runs. Trouble Azhar there in the previous over as well. As he was bowling slower through the air and he's spinning the ball well. Also the ball is skipping low, which might trouble the batter to play their shots.
Yes, there is also some assistance off the pitch. There is some turn on offer for the spin bowlers. If they can get the ball in the right areas, there can be some trouble for the batters. Azharuddin working it away on the offside along the ground to pick up a single as the new man gets to face his first delivery. It's Adil on strike facing Jason.
The new man Adil will be on strike first time in this game. Interesting to see how he goes, as Jason was really accurate in his bowling. Good delivery, good shot there by Adil, but it went straight to the fieldsman using the feet, playing onto the front foot, and this is what you has to do when good shot there. This time he pulls it on the onside. Ball went straight to the fieldsman in towards long on region. Another single added to the total for Al-Hajri 11. So Adil off the mark here. Azharuddin will be looking to go for a big shot in this over. There you go. This time again he cut it on the offside. There was a fielder, but a sloppy work there, which allow batter to complete a quick single.
Yes, the captain Ajay there. Not Ajay, corrections. The fielder wasn't very quick to get to the ball. That's a good delivery again. The batsman looking to give room and strike through the offside. Pretty early for Adil to be doing that out there at the centre. Just 3 deliveries old out there. And he's looking to give room and take on Jason, who's turning the ball long distance. Flighted delivery, looks to go across the line. The mid-wicket fielder in the deep gets to the ball. 1 more run added. Still been a very good over from Jason. 2 was he's given away 6 runs, keeping the pressure on. The big hits not really coming in for Al-Hajri 11.
I think the message has been cleared there for Adil. As soon as he walks in, he is going after the bowlers. They knows that only 8 more overs remaining now. They had to get scores on the board if they really want to be in this contest. Specifically when you are playing a final, you need runs on the board. So 12 over has been completed. 80 is what they have got so far. Losing 2 wickets, Fauzan and Moeen. Moeen was looking really solid into the center before departing. Was looking for a big shot and holds out towards long off region where Srijit held a good catch. So it will be Ajay who will continue his over number 2 and over number 13 of this inning. Was lucky to get a wicket in this previous over on a final delivery. It will be Adil who will face Ajay this time. This time he goes on the offside, but will land safe.
Yes, Adil has come out with intentions there. As you said, right, Deepak. He's straight away wanting to go for those big hits. This time again, swinging hard at the ball. Coming off a thickish outside edge. Fortunately for him, landing away from the field. That's a good strike. Picks it up very nicely off his pads. Couple of bounces and into the boundary ropes. Poor delivery from Ajay Fuller. And into the pads there. Azharuddin has spent a lot of time out there at the centre. And that was easy pickings for him to get it over towards that square leg region for a boundary.
Absolutely, this is a beautiful shot. Went onto the knees before playing towards onside, where there is a no fielder in the deep. So Azharuddin might have got that confidence. This time he wanted to go on the offside. Swing and a miss there. He's not happy with himself. Looks like he has gained some confidence after playing that previous shot. But still he's playing way away from the ball. That is the reason he's not having proper connection. This time he connects. The ball is racing towards the boundary. But good work there by the fieldsman. Excellent work there in the deep by Prabhosh it was. In the meantime, batter has completed a couple of runs there.
Yes, good footwork from the fielder. Two men trying to get towards the ball. Prabhosh getting his foot, making sure the ball doesn't get towards the boundary ropes. 2 runs added. Back to Azharuddin facing Ajay here.
This was way outside of just thickish outside edge, and the ball races towards the boundary. The welcome run for a gift from the bowler, I would say. It was going way outside the trim line. Azhar did want it to go hard at it, took an outside edge, and there was no fielder in the deep at the third man. The ball races towards the boundary. Azharuddin has reached into the 44. So far he has scored 10 runs in this over. This expensive over this time once again guided. There was a fielder, Nitin was not quick to get that ball. So single to end the over number 13. 11 run came from this over. Beg your pardon, 12 run came from this over. Al-Hajri 11, 92, loss of 2 wicket. Azharuddin is looking solid, scoring 45 or 41, and Adil at the other end was really trying to get going, scoring 3 or 5. His intentions are clear that he will be looking to play those shots and score some runs, as on the other end Azharuddin is doing his part. So 7 more overs remaining in this inning. Al-Hajri batters will be looking to another 70-80 runs.
Yes, and it is Jason to continue into his spell. It's been 2 brilliant overs from him already. And the captain knows that Jason can be quite difficult to get away with the ball turning into the right-handers. The score into 90s now. Over number 14 coming in for Al-Hajri 11. There's that good delivery again. The wicketkeeper not able to collect that cleanly. Is that off the bat? Interesting to see.
Yes, it was an inside edge. That's the reason PK was fumbled there. Could have been a curtain if he would have taken that. This is excellent bowling, keeping it low, turning it in. This time he goes on the offside, just clearing 30-yard circle, and the ball races towards the boundary. An excellent shot there by Adil. As we were talking earlier, he did have a clear intention that he will be going after the bowlers. Yeah, this time the width was on the offer, and he has put that away into the gap. Excellent shot there by Adil. So 97 is what Al-Hajri has got so far on the board.
Yes, that's what can cause some harm to the bowlers. Seeing the turn on the pitch there, Jason just going slightly wider, expecting the ball to turn in a long way to the right-hander and trouble him. But instead Adil got the better of the bowler, and what a strike that is. Interesting to see there. In fact, one bounce and into the side screen for the second boundary of the over coming in from Adil's bat.
This time he bowls Fuller into arc, and Adil has put that just over the bowler's head, and the ball just bounced before the boundary line. That's an excellent shot there by Adil. He's really gaining some. This time he goes on the onside, and the result will be maximum. What a shot that was from Adil. This has been expensive over by Jason. All his hard work in the previous 2 overs he has done has been given away. A shorter delivery, and he moved across to put that away towards deep mid wicket. This is excellent batting by Adil.
That is interesting. Adil has just asked for a bat change after hitting it for a 6. What would have gone wrong there, Deepak bhai?
He might be thinking that this should have gone more further. He's not having confidence while he's playing his shots. He might want to put the ball more further into the...
Probably, yes. You got it right there. Maybe he thought he would have sent it a long way.
This is excellent stuff there. This time, after hitting 3 boundaries, just guided on the onside for a single. Excellent batting by Adil.
And that will take off a lot of pressure from Azharuddin to see other man going hard at the bowlers and getting those boundaries and big hits. Always a good feeling from the other end. The score has moved on to 108 now.
Here comes the final delivery. This time he guided on the offside, but the fielder will cut it off. This is excellent batting, excellent over for Al-Hajri 11. 17 run came from this over number 14. Specifically Adil, who has hit 2 boundaries and a maximum there. And Al-Hajri 11, 109, loss of 2 wicket after completion of 14 over. Looks like still he has not get that bat he's looking for. Interesting to see how Azharuddin will go here, as only 6 more over remaining in this inning, and it will be Harish who will bowl his over number 2. This inning he has given away 10 runs. He bowls.
Yes, Azharuddin is approaching that 50-run mark. Surely he will keep that in mind. But he's batted well. He's had his share of luck as well in this inning, no doubt about that. But as they say, the fortune always favors the brave. As Harris comes into the attack, it is going to be Azharuddin on strike here. Over number 15 coming in for Al-Hajri 11, as the batsman had just signalled towards the dugout for a helmet to be coming out for him. Probably that's the right thing to do. Whenever
you cannot take any risk there. You have to use the proper equipment while batting into the center. You never know. We have seen a lot of incident in the past, and the batter has to stay cautious here while facing a fast bowler.
taking a lot of time there. The batsman should be hurrying through the process. The umpire has given him that edge to get the helmet on, even though that could have been taken during the over break. This is one area that any team should be looking to improve on, not wasting time.
This time he bows down the leg, and wide is the signal by umpire. Not an ideal start of this over number 15 by Harris. Azharuddin wanted to put that away on the onside, but he knows that there is a fielder in the deep. This time he goes. Good work there by the fieldsman. Nitin was the fielder, but won't be stopping batter to complete a couple of runs there.
That was a good effort from the big man, throwing himself towards the ball, getting his hands to it. By then the batsman threw with a comfortable couple of runs. Azharuddin moving on to 49, 1 run away from a brilliant 50. He's been very brave in this knock, even though things weren't going his way in the early inning of his. There he goes through the offside. That's been put away nicely, and that's racing towards the boundary ropes. And what a way to get to his 50 there.
What a way to get his half century here. It was a gusty knock by Azharuddin. He did take his time earlier in the inning, but now he's showing his class. He just saw that there was a width on offer and put that away on the offside. The ball races towards the boundary very quickly. There you can see he has reached on 53 runs in 45 deliveries, including those 5 boundaries and 2 maximum. This time a good delivery, good comeback by Haris, bowling into the block hole. 116 what Al-Hajri has got there in 14.3 overs.
Good delivery into the block hole there from Haris after Azhar strikes him through the offside to find the boundary ropes and get to his 50. Again, a fuller delivery has been put away nicely along the ground. Will find the fielder Prabhosh Lal in the deep covers. One more run at it, gets Adil on strike. This is going to be interesting. Adil taking on Haris here with 2 deliveries remaining in the over number 15.
Absolutely, he was exceptional in the previous over. Has put up 2 boundaries and a maximum in the previous over of Jason, and will be looking to carry on the momentum he has so far. 2 more deliveries to go in this over number 15. There you go, slower delivery, fuller, deceiving there. A good change of pace there by Haris. Adil did move across, wanted to put that away on the onside, but the bowler Haris did use his fingers and deceived there. This time he goes down the town. The result will be maximum. What a shot that was from Adil. This has been excellent batting. He did really pick that well. It was into the slot and just showing his class, and the result is the maximum there. This is excellent batting by Adil.
Not much power into that stroke, but the follow through, as you see it, absolutely clean strike from the batsman to send it sailing out of the park. Adil has looked very impressive, but when you look at the man, he's not very big built. He's very lean and thin, but he's got the timing as his strength.
Absolutely.
And this partnership worth already 47 of just 24 deliveries. Azharuddin Hamdulillah got contributing at 22, and Adil has got 24 runs into that partnership. Been an excellent one after the man departed at that wicket going down. They had to get runs coming in, and this partnership is working for Al-Hajri 11.
I think Adil is doing the right thing there for Al-Hajri 11 by going after bowler, as he knows that at the other end Azharuddin also doing his part. Both the batter are taking the calculated risk here, as the bowling change has been introduced. Prabhosh Lal has been called to bowl the over number 16 from the road end, and it will be Azharuddin who will face, who has already crossed the 50 run mark in this game so far. Was really struggling to get going earlier, but now he's looking into the rhythm. A shorter delivery to start, has put that away on the offside, clearing 30-yard circle, but there is a protection in the deep. We'll cut it off for a single. Interesting to see how Adil goes here, as he has reached on 24 in just 11 deliveries, including those 2 maximum and 2 boundaries. He's really having that confidence after going. Another slower delivery there by Prabhosh Lal, using the wrist.
Very nicely bowled. Batsman, he knows that. Adil is preparing to go for the big strikes. He got one in the last delivery of the previous over to send it sailing out of the ground. He was preparing to go big again, swinging, and the ball missing the bat through to the keeper. A dot from Prabhosh. That's a good strike. Will fall short of the fielder in the long off. Jason, the fieldsman in the deep, collecting it on one bounce, and back to the bowler, Prabhosh Lal. As Another run is added to the score. Back to Azharuddin on strike. He's on to 55 of 48 deliveries. Been a very good knock from him. He strikes it straight back to the bowler. This is turning out to be a good over from Prabhu. He's mixing the deliveries here, taking the pace off the ball at times, keeping it gentle, and sometimes stock deliveries that are quicker ones from him doing the trick. As another single comes in from Azharuddin's bat towards the long on region.
Yes, absolutely. Prabhu is doing a great work there for their team, giving away just 3 runs so far in this over. Has bowled 5 deliveries. And the good thing is he is really mixing well in this bowling. While a batter is a batter like Adil who likes to go straight, it's a good thing to do a slower deliveries, went straight to the fieldman, but the batter were quick to steal the single there. Nonetheless, an excellent over by Prabhu, giving away just 4 runs in this over number 16. Al-Hajri 11, 127, loss of 2. So another 4 over remaining in this inning of this first final of KCC T20 Desert League Emerging C. As Al-Hajri has won the toss and they decided to bat first. They did have a pretty decent score on the board so far, 127 in 16 overs, 4 more overs to go. They will be looking to get 40-50 more runs to put up a good fighting total, which might take them to around 150-160 runs. It will be just Jacob who will bowl the over number 17 from the garden end, and Adil will be on strike.
Just Jacob back into the attack to bowl his second spell for sure. He will be going at the batters into the over number 17 and 19 as well, probably. All depends on how well he bowls here, as Adil is the man on strike. 4 men inside the 30-yard circle, 1 in the fine leg and 3 on the offside. Interesting what line as just Jacob will be bowling. That's been struck well, connecting it on the full towards the long off fieldsman. It's going to be a single to start off, as Azharuddin is the man on strike here facing just Jacob.
This is going to be an interesting contest, as just Jacob has trouble Azharuddin earlier in the previous 2 overs he have bowled. And Azharuddin now has set his eyes, will be looking to put some away this time. There you go. A slower delivery there by just Jacob. Just put that away towards cover region for a single. Good change of pace there by just Jacob.
And well played by Azhar as well, waiting for the ball to come onto the bat and then lofting it over the infield to pick up a single. Back to Adil on strike. He's batted well for his 27 of 15 deliveries. Needs to continue the good work. That's a good delivery from just Jacob. Fuller in line and length going through to the keeper, as Adil was swinging hard at it again, preparing to go for the big one. We've seen some clean strikes from him this time around, missing out on that delivery from just Jacob.
Yeah, because Adil did went early in his shot and he did move across a lot. Should have stayed there, just taking out his feet, and he might have put that away as well. The good thing is this Jacob is not trying to bowl the quicker one. This time he goes quicker, fuller on these stumps, not having proper connection. Good running between the wicket by both the batter.
PK being PK, he had a shy at the stumps there, as he thought he has a chance to get a run out for his team. Fortunately, Azharuddin not really interested in going through with that single, as that ball was heading towards the long off fieldsman.
I think Azharuddin is doing right thing, that he should take the strike a lot and go for big hits, because he is there from the beginning, and he should be taking the chances here. This time he connects. There is a fielder coming and just fall short of him. And a fumble there. The ball is racing towards the boundary line. Yes, it has. What a shot that was from Azharuddin. I would say lucky, as he got a boundary there. There you can say he bangs on short delivery. Just goes over infield. There was a fielder who was trying to get that ball away. Got a fumble there.
Just spare a thought for the bowler, just Jacob here. He bowled a very good first spell. There were chances dropped. And this one almost creating an opportunity to pick up an important wicket of Azharuddin. A chance has been put down, nonetheless, and a boundary also leaked away. That will really not go well for any bowler. That's a good delivery. This time he decides to go with one fuller and through the keeper as over number 17 comes to an end.
Has been excellent over so far. Only 7 runs came from this over number 17 by this Jacob. As Al-Hajri has reached on 134 runs. Adil 28 of 17 and Azharuddin 61 of 53. Prabhosh Lal to continue his over number 18, who has given away just 4 runs in the previous over he bowled. And it will be Adil who will be looking to go after the final 3 overs of this inning. Interesting to see how many more runs they can add on the scoreboard for their team, as they have still plenty of batters sitting in the dugout.
Yes, it's time now for Al-Hajri 11 to go after the bowlers. They need to get some wickets going. The score 134 runs on the board is good enough for this moment. But in order to create that extra bit of pressure on this quality batting outfit of Phoenix Riders, they have to get some wickets going here as 3 overs remain. Surely Prabhosh will be bowling one of that. And if he does well here, he will be finishing off the proceedings into the over number 20. And over 19 probably will be again bowled by just Jacob. Here comes Prabhosh Lal with the ball. Off the edge, it will just clear the fieldsman in the short third man region. The batters are going through with that second run. Adil is very quick and comfortably through with that second run there, as 2 more runs are on the board for Al-Hajri 11.
Yeah, Adil is move across to put that away on the onside. Took a thickish outside edge, just crossing short third man. Could have been a better result if it had connected well. Two run came from the first delivery of this over number 18. Interesting to see how many more runs they can get in the remaining overs. This time good delivery, keeping it away from the batsman. Fuller. Adil is asking question to umpires, but umpire Qari Mudassar is unmoved, as the Adil was trying to play that away from his body. And the ball was well within the trim line. There you go. This time he connects. The fielder coming underneath, and he has to depart this time. So wicket number 3 has been fallen for Al-Hajri 11, as Adil was looking for a big shot and holds out towards long off region.
That was a good catch taken in the deep. Harris, the fieldsman, the bowler Prabhosh Lal striking as a wicket goes down for Al-Hajri 11. Adil, after a good knock, preparing to go big. Unfortunately for him, the elevation not enough on that stroke of his. Harris making no mistake to hold on to the catch there as the wicket number 3 goes down for Al-Hajri 11. And it is the new man, Majid, who's walked in at number 5, joining Azharuddin at the centre. Prabhosh Lal has bowled a very decent spell so far. Into his over number 2, he's given away 6 runs, picked up a wicket. And there you go, Azhar is prepared to go big as he found the fielder in the deep. Looks like that's going to be a chance missed out. And that is a big opportunity missing out by the fielding team. The catching hasn't been really good by Phoenix Riders. That was an opportunity to get rid of the new man, Majid, as he plays that in the air. And that's a catch put down. It's back to Azharuddin on strike now. Prabhosh with a decent over could have been picking up the second wicket there as a chance was let down. Advancing down the track, Azharuddin preparing to go big again. Doesn't quite get it off the middle. One more run added. Been a very good over this from Prabhosh Lal. Pick up a wicket and give away 4 runs.
Absolutely, this has been tremendous bowling by Prabhosh, bowling into the death overs. So far, he has given away just 8 runs in 1.5 overs. He has bowled, picking up that important wicket of Adil, who was looking really dangerous. Here comes the final delivery. This time, Majid goes over the bowler head, but there is a fielder in the deep who does well, which allow batter to complete only a 1 run. This nonetheless excellent over by Prabhosh. Just 5 runs from this over number 18. Al-Hajri 11, 139, loss of 3 wicket.
Yes, they have to get those big hits going. Al-Hajri 11 for sure. They know that as well. Some big strikes, and the man to have it at this stage is probably Majid, who can strike the ball a long distance. It's going to be Chakko to continue. In fact, just Jacob, known for his teammates as Chakko, as the name is mentioned on his t-shirt. As Majid will be on strike here.
Looks like he's the only bowler who will complete his 4-over quota, as all the other bowler went for some runs. This time Majid has connected, heaved it on the onside, fielder giving it to chase, and yes, it has. The Harris has taken it comfortably this time. So Majid has to walk back towards dugout. Looks like it did not have a proper connection. The ball was in the air for a long time. The Harris took his time before took that simple running catch there. So 4th wicket down for Al-Hajri 11. Majid is not happy with himself. He wanted to put that away for a maximum. And there you can see Majid Mohammad backing towards the dugout, scoring 2 runs in 3 deliveries, which brings Tahur Hamdule, another experienced campaigner for their team, and always been amongst the run, specifically when it comes to power play and death overs.
It's been a good start for Just Jacob. Finally, he manages to pick up a wicket courtesy of that good catch taken in the deep by Harris. Seems to have done some damage as he held on to the catch. He was seen signalling to the dugout, probably for that magic spray to be come out. Good delivery straight into the block hole. Gets it off the bat and through with a quick single. Good running between the wickets.
Excellent work there by the keeper as well, who just ran towards the ball to get it. This is what the experience count here, as both the bowler from both the end, like Prabhosh Lal and Just Jacob, are doing a decent job for their team. Not allowing the set batter to go for that shots. Azharuddin will be looking to go big, as he knows that only 10 more deliveries to go in this inning. A slower delivery. This time he waited and put that away on the offside. There is a fielder who will cut it off, but the batter will go for second one, and they will make it comfortably. This is excellent running between the wicket by both the batter. Just Jacob is not happy with the field effort in the deep. He just wanted to keep it towards single.
Yes, he's been quite unlucky in his spell. Could have had more wickets in that wickets column though. Few chances missed out of his bowling and a few boundaries leaked away as well. That's the reason why he was fuming at the fielder there. Nonetheless, another good delivery from him. Very nicely bowled. Azharuddin looking to guide that away in the third man region, seeing that length, but not able to make any connection with the bat as that goes into the gloves of the keeper. Good delivery from Just Jacob there, as he has 2 more to come in. Been another excellent over from him. His spell has been very good. Can he finish it off well here? Can he add more wickets to the wicket column? That's again a good delivery in the block hole. This time again, there's going to be no runs there for Azharuddin. That's just
Excellent bowling by Jis Jacob. Bowling into the block holes, knows that he is bowling into death overs. He knows that the batsman will try to make some room. Before this delivery, the Azharuddin already moved away. So he did follow the batter and rightly bowled into the block hole. So here comes the final delivery of the over number 19. 142 is what they have on the board for Al-Hajri 11. 7 more legal deliveries remaining in this first inning. Here comes just Jacob to Azharuddin. This time once again a fuller delivery. He wanted to go away. Nonetheless, an excellent over. Just 3 runs came from this over number 19. This is what an experienced bowler, this is what has experience has been shown there by Jis Jacob.
That's a brilliant spell from him, applauded by his teammates for his effort. They know that he's bowled his heart out there for his team. And even though that wickets column doesn't really suggest justice to his effort there, he's just managed to pick up a wicket. Few chances that were there off his bowling were put down. The fielding wasn't very supportive as well. Few boundaries leaked away and few runs given away in the form of misfields. Nonetheless, still a very economical spell that from Jis Jacob, going less than 6 runs per over to give away 23 runs and picking up a wicket as Prabhosh Lal prepares to start off the over number 20, and it is going to be Tahur who will be taking the strike here. And Al-Hajri 11 will be just a bit disappointed here as they haven't got many big hits coming in the last few overs, courtesy of well-disciplined bowling from Jis Jacob and Prabhosh Lal.
There you go, an excellent start of the over number 20 by Prabhosh Lal, almost into the block hole, keeping it away from the batter, driven towards cover by Tahur for a single. Azharuddin will be looking to make a mark in this final over. We'll be looking to get that 150 run mark for their team. This time he stepped down the ground, wanted to go, but the ball went straight to the fieldsman. Another single added to the total. This is not done. Azharuddin wanted to.
Yes, at this stage, those singles will not be really a cause of worry for Phoenix Riders. That's a good strike. That's gone over the infield. Chase on for the fieldsman. He will not be able to stop that. And that's a very good strike from Tahur. Finally, a boundary has come in for Al-Hajri 11 with that powerful strike. Width on offer. He goes hard at it. Over the infield. Ajay, the fielder there, giving it a chase. Not able to get to the ball as a boundary comes in. 148 runs for the loss of 4 wickets for Al-Hajri 11. They have 3 legal deliveries remaining. What can Tahur do here? He's found the boundary in the previous one. Can he get a few more? Has he got that towards the boundary ropes? In fact, the fielder in the deep will cut it off. The throw coming in. Good one from Jason there from the deep, as the batsmen are limited to just a single.
Yeah, excellent bowling there by Prabhosh Lal. 2 more deliveries to go in this over. Tahur did well to put that one away in this over. Another good delivery there by Prabhosh Lal. Azharuddin is not happy with himself. The ball was in the arc and he was playing away from him. That might cost him. He has, throughout the inning, he's really struggled to get going. Here comes the final delivery. This time he stepped down to ground, connects it well. And this is what he was trying to do. Result is a maximum. So 6 to end the over number 20. 155 is what they have got on the board. There you can see he stepped down the ground and he really connects well to put that away for a maximum. There you can see the batting summary for Al-Hajri Azharuddin.
Azharuddin carrying his bat through for his team, came at the top of the order. Still unbeaten on 71 of 61 deliveries. Fawazan started off well. Unfortunately for him, had to depart after getting that start. 12 of 12 for him. Muin was very good with the bat, 26 of 21. Adil was very impressive, valuable contribution from his bat to get 30 of 20. And there's the bowling summary. A lot of bowlers use their my Phoenix Riders.
So far, 8 bowlers they have used. Junaid, who has completed 3 overs, giving away just 16 runs. He still has one more over. Srijit, 2 overs, 16 for 1. Haris, 2 over, 24 for none. Jis Jacob was the only bowler who has completed his quota, giving away 23 runs, picked up a wicket. Was not so fortunate that he might have more wickets if those chances he has created could have been caught there. Nitin Joseph, 1 over 14. Jason, 3 over 23, was excellent with the ball. Ajay, 2 over 16 for 1. And Praboj, who bowled the last over, 3 over 22 for 1. So 7 extras so far in this inning. So 156 is what Phoenix Rider has to get the hands on the trophy on this final game. So we will be back after a short break for the run chase. Stay tuned.
Welcome back, viewers. It's going to be the run chase coming in for Phoenix Riders. Yasser and Jason, two quality batters at the top of the order. And it's going to be Luqman to start off the proceedings with the new ball for Al-Hajri 11. They've got a slip in place as well against Yasser, who can be very clean striker of the ball. He gets under him, he will strike those for the biggies, no doubt about that. And starts off with a fuller delivery and straight away gets into the act to deposit that towards the boundary ropes. And a boundary has come in of the first delivery. Not a very good start from Luqman, offering a juicy full toss to Yasser. And he says thank you very much to deposit that over for a boundary. That was pretty close to the waistline of the batter. Yasser just checking with the umpire after playing that strike if that was called a no ball. No signal coming in from the umpires, and a boundary is the result. Another fuller delivery has been struck along the ground towards the long on fieldsman. Going to be a single again. Luqman offering a fuller delivery to the batsman. Been struck well by Yasser to pick up a single as Jason gets on strike facing his first delivery. As we were talking about the quality of batting from Phoenix Riders, this man is going to hold the key for them in this run chase, as they have to get 156 for a victory. And Jason will be the man who will probably be looking to play a kind of a knock that Azharuddin did for Al-Hajri 11 to continue from one end and get those runs. Again, fuller delivery, striking it straight back to the bowler. Good work from Luqman to collect that one-handed. Remember, this is the finals of that's good work from Fawazan. He did have a shy at the stumps at the keeper's end, but the batter Yasser is very quick and comfortably through with that single. Good running between the wickets. Jason gets off the mark there. That's worked away on the onside. He will pick up another single. 7 runs on the board. One more delivery to come in. Finals of the Desert tournament for emerging C teams. Al-Hajri Cricket Club taking on Phoenix Riders. That's down the leg side and will be signalled as a wide. Luqman hasn't got his line in length right yet. Started off with a few fuller deliveries this time, going down the leg side, and Jason confidently letting it go through to the keeper as a wide has been signalled. That's been driven along the ground nicely towards the deep cover fieldsman. Good return back to the keeper. A single to finish off the over number 1. Good start for Phoenix Riders. 9 runs coming off the over number 1. Fawazan comes into the attack and starts off with a short delivery. Has been signalled as a wide. Jason was pouncing on that short and wide delivery. Fortunately, the bowler getting away with that one, as Jason didn't get any bat onto it, and that has resulted in a wide coming in for Phoenix Riders. That's again down the leg side, and that will be signalled as another wide from Fawazan. That's a good delivery. Much better line, much better length. Jason again watchfully guiding it away on the offside to pick up a single to give the strike back to Yasser. That's watchfully played. Jason was wanting to go for a single, but Yasser very quick to send his partner back, and a good call there as the fielder was very quickly onto it. Could have been a dangerous run if they would have decided to go ahead with that. Good calling there from Yasser to send his partner back in time. He's looked to cut that away. He saw the width on offer. Nowhere close to the pitch of the ball, and a dot delivery from Fawazan. Started off with two wides. Good comeback from him. Next three deliveries for just one run. That's again kicked up from good length area and has been played with soft hands. Good smart cricket this from Phoenix Riders. Looking in no rush to get there. Just happy to get some bat onto the ball and keep the strike rotating. And let those singles come in. Not to take that extra bit of pressure. They will surely get some loose deliveries that they can put away once they get their eyes in. Both the batsmen looking to get used to the conditions. That's played uppishly. Chance here. Will that be taken? Yes, that is a good catch, and that's going to be the end of Jason. What a catch that was. Was in the air for quite some time. Slightly short of length delivery from Fawazan, and he gets the reward as Jason went in the mid-wicket region. Didn't quite middle it. Was in the air for some time, and an excellent catch held by the fieldsman. First wicket goes down as Jason departs. Adil is the fielder there with that good take for his team as the first wicket goes down for Phoenix Riders. The number 3 batsman walks to the centre, and that is the end of Jason George. There's the shot of length delivery from the bowler Fawazan. Did well. The fieldsman Adil. The celebrations are on as they got an important wicket there. Al-Hajri 11. Harris is the new batsman walking in at number 3 to join Yasser. Fawazan will be riding high on confidence. He didn't have a very good start to his spell here. And after that, 2 wides. He's been brilliant with the ball. He's managed to pick up an important wicket as well. As Jason has departed. And here is bowling to the new man. His final delivery to finish off the over number 1. So far, 4 runs and a wicket off the over. Has that come off the bat? Looks like diving effort from the keeper. Not able to collect that. So short fine leg fielder stopping that as the dot delivery comes in. Over number 2 comes to an end. 13 runs on the board for Phoenix Riders. That's gone over the infield, and that's a very confident strike from Yasser as he puts Lukman away for a boundary of the first delivery coming in the over number 3. Yasser is a clean striker of the ball. Anything in the slot, he will free his arms and go for those big strikes. This one slightly fuller and width on offer. Making no mistake, Yasser puts it away for a boundary. That's another good looking stroke from him, racing away to the boundary ropes. The fielder does well to get his foot to the ball. It's going to be just a single. A fuller delivery again from Lukman. He's bowled quite a few fuller deliveries in the spell so far. His first over, got away with a few deliveries that came in fuller towards the batters. This time around, beautifully driven by Yasser along the ground. But good work from the fieldsman in the deep to limit the batsman to just a single, as the score has now moved on to 18 runs and Harris will be the man on strike, yet to get off the mark. Second delivery for him out there at the centre. For sure that will be playing behind his mind there to get off the mark as soon as possible and get going in this inning for his team. That's a good delivery. He was looking to defend that off the front foot. Appeal coming in from the fielding outfit. Surely there was some bat involved. No interest from the umpire there, as the over number 3 is in progress. 3 deliveries gone, 5 runs off it. Lukman to Harris. He's watchfully worked it away and will be going for a single there, as Formazan gets to the ball. 1 more run added. That's a good delivery again, worked away on the onside to go through with a quick single. Yasser is batting smartly here. He's not in a hurry to push through with that big hits. He is prepared to play that waiting game. Loose deliveries, he'll put that away. And if there is a good delivery coming in to him, he will look to nudge the ball around, pick those singles. There you go. He's gone for the big one here. He's made the connection, and that's going to go a long way out of the park for a maximum. Harris gets under that, and he hoists it over for a biggie. What a clean strike that is. Right under the ball there. Went after it. Good follow through, and the maximum is the result. Over number 3 comes to an end. 26 for the loss of 1 wicket, Phoenix Riders. Fawazan, after picking up a wicket in his first over, is back into the attack here to bowl his over number 2. And on strike is going to be Yasser. He's got 13 of 9 deliveries. In the other end is Harris, who's just deposited that last delivery in the over number 3 for a maximum. Taking a lot of time there, Al-Hazri 11 to get the field right. And here they look to start the proceedings into the over number 4 for Fawazan to Yasser. That's watchfully worked away on the onside to pick up a single. Good running between the wickets again from Yasser. Playing that watchfully with soft hands and comfortably through with that single. That's a good delivery. Harris was preparing to go big on the onside. Just short of length delivery there from the bowler. Good take behind the stumps by the keeper. Collecting it well. That's a well-directed delivery in the line of the stumps. Harris watchfully defends it this time around. Another dot delivery from Fawazan. He's been good with the ball for his team. He's a little bit early into that stroke. He's come off the elbow of the batsman. Might have hurt him a bit. He's okay there, Harris. Another dot delivery from Fawazan coming in. Swing and a miss, another dot. Good over this from Fawazan. He's troubling Harris with some good line and length there. He was again preparing to go big on the onside. Misses out through to the keeper. No runs. He's looked to go through that stroke on the onside. The chase is on. The fielder trying to get there. That will be pulled off just before the boundary ropes. Excellent work from the fieldsman. 2 runs added to the score of Phoenix Riders. Harris getting a couple there. With that, the over number 4 comes to an end with 29 runs on the board. Adnan comes into the attack to bowl the over number 5. Good start to the bowler here as the over number 5 begins. That's worked away. Chance has been let down. Adnan would have struck here. A missed opportunity though. And a single added to the score of Phoenix Riders. Yasser fortunate to be there. That was an excellent effort from the fieldsman. This is good bowling from Adnan. Is bowling a very good line and length just around that off stump line to trouble the batsman. Swing and a miss through to the keeper. Brilliant stuff from the bowler. Bowling a decent line. Again, the batsman was pressurized to go for the big one as this has been a quiet over so far. There you go. Harris gets under that and he's lofted that over. Sweet and clean connection there off the middle of the bat. He was trying to do that previously in that over. Didn't quite get it in the line. This time around, that delivery from the bowler in the line of the stumps, and he picks it up well to send it over the boundary ropes for a maximum. That's in the air and a chance put down. Azharuddin, the fieldsman there, did get his hands to it. And a missed opportunity. Adnan, a very good over from him. Unfortunately, not able to pick up a wicket. 5 was completed, 37 for the loss of 1 wicket. Phoenix Riders. Fawzan into his over number 3, and that's another powerful strike from Harris. That will go towards the boundary rope. We're just waiting for the umpire's signal. Umpire Karim Mudassar there, waiting to signal after the confirmation from the fielder comes in, and that's a boundary.
Absolutely great strike there by the batsman Harris. Just one bounce over the rope. Has reached on 21 mark in just 14 deliveries. 41 is already on the board in this run chase. Fauzan, who has picked up a wicket on a very first over, has done decent job so far. This time he bowls way wide down the leg, and wide is the signal by umpire. You had to have your line right. You cannot bowl those fuller delivery into arc, or else the batter will punish you, as the target is not that big. 156 is what required. This time a slower delivery, deceiving batter. Harris wanted to go, but the swing and a miss there by him. He did have a connection in a fast delivery. He has put that away for a boundary. He's trying to continue in the similar way. Yasir at the other end just giving some advice that take your time. You already had a boundary in this over. They does not want to throw away their wickets, as it's a more important game for them. Yeah, this time took outside edge. There is no fielder in the deep. That third man, the ball races towards a boundary. That's what I was talking. That he's trying to put that away every ball, which resulted took a thickish outside edge. You can see fuller delivery by Fauzan, keeping it away from the batter. No fielder in the deep, which results a boundary in the favor of Phoenix Riders. This has been an excellent start for Phoenix Riders, not losing so many wickets. Already 46 runs in the board in the power play. Final 3 deliveries remaining in this power play. 111 is what required. This time fuller delivery across and played towards the long on region for a single. 10 runs so far has been given by Fauzan in this over. Four deliveries he has bowled. 2 more deliveries to go. 17 runs he has given. In 2.4 over he has bowled. Yasir has been kept quiet for quite a time. Will be looking to make a mark here. 2 more deliveries to go in this over. There you go, another top edge. Just over the keeper, and the ball races towards the boundary. This is lucky runs for Phoenix Riders as well as for Yasir. Wanted to cut that hard, but took a top edge. There you can see a slower, shorter delivery. Wanted to cut that hard, but just took a top edge over the keeper head, and the ball races towards the boundary. This is turning out to be an excellent over so far. So 50 run marks has been reached by the Phoenix Riders in just 5.5 overs in this run chase. 38 run partnership so far in 24 deliveries. And 14 runs already came in this over. 1 more delivery to go. Fauzan is not believing his luck there. He's doing the right thing, but runs are keep on coming. Once again, slightly shorter, rightly guided into the gap. A fielder has cut it off, but the batter will complete a couple of runs there. So 2 runs to end the over number 6. 53 for 1 is what Phoenix Riders has got in the power play. Both the batter Harris and Yasir has respectively scored 25 for 17 and Yasir 21 for 14. Fauzan was excellent in the previous 2 over he has bowled. Apart from this over, he has given away 16 run. So 104 is what required in the remaining 14 over for Phoenix Riders. Looks like the bowling change has been introduced by in Al-Hajri 11. So, beg your pardons. Adnan to continue his over number 2 and over number 7 for Al-Hajri 11. Keeper Moin guiding the fielder to right direction. Zohaib also trying to set the field. Adnan will be looking to get a breakthrough here, which is much required for them. This time he started with the wide delivery. You are not having enough total on the board. You need to have consistency while you are defending a low target. A good delivery onto the pads, appeal, but rightly turned down by the umpire Musharraf. It was going down the leg also. Height might have issue. Good decision there by umpire Musharraf. Harris is not trying hard, just wanted to play with the soft hands. With the bowling action he's having, looks like the batter is complaining that he's using the arm and has to remove it. Oh, good delivery once again. Just gently pushes back towards the bowler. This is turning out to be excellent bowling by Adnan, keeping the things tight, not allowing Harris deceiving with the pace. This time he connects, goes on the onside, straight to the field, and he drops it. Tahoor was the fielder in the deep. Could have been a curtain here for Harris, and not only that, chance has been dropped down, the ball also races towards the boundary. There you can see fuller delivery. He heaved it across. The ball went straight to the fieldsman, who dived towards his right. Tahoor was a fielder, and he has put it down. A chance there when the ball races towards the boundary. A lucky survival here for Harris. .45 partnership so far between both this batter. Oh, again swing and a miss. A fuller delivery by Adnan, wanting to go hard at it, but he was playing away from the ball. Good change of pace there by Adnan. 4 deliveries, 5 runs so far in this over number 7. This time shorter delivery once again, the top outside edge, and the ball is racing towards the boundary. Another welcome run for Phoenix Riders. Not the convincing way Harris would have wanted, but nonetheless he will check it. A shorter delivery, slower one. He wanted to cut that hard, but took an outside edge, and the ball races towards the boundary line. 62 run already on the board in just 6.5 overs. One more delivery to go in this over number 7. There you go. Good delivery once again. Change of a pace by Adnan. A good work there as well. So dot to end the over number 7. Phoenix Riders 62, loss of 1. That's both the batter Harris and Yasir looking really solid. Specifically Yasir, who has been key here in this run chase, scoring 33 in 23 deliveries. And Yasir also giving equal support, scoring 21 in 14 deliveries. Adnan was a bit expensive with those 2 boundaries and a wide 9 run given away in this over. Looks like the spin has been introduced into the bowling by Al-Hajri 11. Look, Tahoor has been called to bowl the over number 8, and Yasir will be on strike this time. Phoenix Rider batter, they are not taking any risk. They are playing the calculative shots. They know that runs are coming thick and fast for them. They just have to keep rotating strike if they want to win this game. On the other side, Al-Hajri, they will be looking to get a breakthrough. There was a chance in the previous over which has been put down by Tahur itself, who came to bowl this over number 8. Will be looking to bring back his team into this hunt. There you go, short delivery, put that away on the offside, fielder giving it a chase, but the ball will race away towards the boundary line. So what a start that was from Yasir. A shorter delivery with on offer, went onto the back foot and rightly guided on the offside for a boundary. This has been excellent batting by Yasir. A good start of this over number 8 by Yasir. Not an ideal start Tahur would have wanted. Once again, just guided towards wicket. Good work done there by Azhar, catching it just for 1.
Harris has batted well here for his 33 of 23 deliveries. He's striking the ball well. That's worked away on the offside to pick up a single towards the deep point field spin. .68 for the loss of 1 wicket. Slower through the air, and that is going to be signalled as a wide. Score moving on to 69 runs for the loss of 1 wicket. At 70, the score moves on to with a fine delivery. That's a good delivery. Did trouble the batsman. Very nicely bowled by Tahur. Missed everything towards that shot fine leg fieldsman. Score has moved on to 70 runs now. He's picked that off well in the air as well. The fielder will get around it. 1 more run at it. There is some turn on offer on this wicket. Norris, even though he played that in the air, didn't want to hit it very hard. That goes straight on. Good work from the bowler there. Good stop of his own bowling to finish off the over number 8, 71 for the loss of 1 wicket. Phoenix Riders. Now into his over number 3. And worked off the pads very nicely by the batsman. There is protection for the bowler in the deep square leg region. 1 more run added as Nasser gets on strike. plays that with soft hands. Good work from the bowler. Very quick to get to the ball. That's played in the air. Good work from the fielder. Did the fieldsman in the deep. One more run added. Swing and a miss through to the keeper. Very well bowled. A slow one there from Adnan. Harris was preparing to go big, was way too early into that stroke. Not delivery coming in from Adnan there. That's another good delivery. Through the keeper, preparing to go big every time he's seeing the ball come in towards him. That's struck back past the bowler. It just be a single. Over number 9 comes to an end. 3 runs off that. Phoenix Riders moving on to 74 runs after 9 overs have been bowled.
$74 for 1 is what Phoenix Rider has got in the 9 over in this run chase. Excellent partnership between both this batter Harris and Yasir. 61 runs so far they have added. Harris 37 for 30, Yasir 27 for 19. Tahoor to bowl this over number 10 for Al Hajri 11. Has given away 9 run in the first over he has bowled. Tahoor is taking his time setting the field. This time he bowled way outside the tram line and wide is what the signal by umpire.
Tahoor did trouble the batsman with his off spinners in his first over. This one is struck well towards the long on region. Fawazan with the work in the deep. It's going to be a single for Harris as Yasir gets on strike. The spin bowler Tahoor coming back to bowl his over number 2.
Yasir will be fencing Tahoor here. He is looking very confident in the previous over against him, and this time he goes across and towards deep mid wicket. There is a fielder in the deep who will cut it off. Just another single added to the total for Phoenix Rider in this run chase. They still require 79 more runs to win this game and will have a hand on that trophy. Oh, this is spun a lot from Tahoor. Works on the onside fielder. Good work there by the fieldsman in the deep. Another single.
The singles have come in quite easily off this over from Tahoor. There is some turn on offer as we see him bowl those off spinners. Again, that's slower through the air. Yasir was preparing to guide it away in the third man region. This time no bat involved, through to the keeper. A dot delivery is the result. 78 runs for the loss of 1 wicket. Over number 10 coming in. That's played uppishly towards the long off fieldsman. Majid doing the work in the deep for his team. One more run added from Yasser's bat as he moves on to 29. With the final delivery coming in, it's going to be Harris on strike. He's batting on 39 of 32 deliveries, and he looks to go powerfully through the offside. Has he found the gap there? In fact, there is protection for the bowler and a single to finish off the over number 10. With that, the score moves on to 80 runs for the loss of 1 wicket for Phoenix Riders.
This has been excellent run chase so far. I would say it's a similar batting style. In the first inning also, we have seen that they have a slow start. They were also 72 for 1 in the first 10 overs, Al-Hajri, and going almost 7 in an hour. And here the Phoenix Rider also has lost only 1 wicket, going with the 8 runs per over, 80 run on the board. They still require 76 runs in the remaining chain overs. Interesting to see how this new bowler will bowl, as both the batter Harris and Yasser looking really solid into the center. The good thing they are doing is they are rotating strike, and they are keeping the bowler and fielder on their toes, not allowing the fielders to settle them well. This time he bowls short delivery down the leg. Wide is the signal by.
Fortunate to get away with that poor delivery. The bowler who's starting off his spell. Harris swinging at it. Makes no connection. Mohammad, the bowler, being introduced into the attack. Coming in to bowl the over number 11.
Mohammad Jafar Ali started with the wide delivery. This time again a slower delivery, keeping it low. Good grab there behind the keeper, behind the wicket by the keeper. Harris wanted to cut that hard, but the ball kept low.
Much better line that from the bowler.
This time he banks short. Harris wanted to put that away but did not have a proper connection. Has to settle with one only. Lucky escape for Mohammad Jafar Ali here. Could have been put that away.
Yes, Harris has been striking the ball well. Few biggies from his bat. And now is signalled to the dugout to get his helmet on. Harris from the non-strikers end. It's going to be Yasser on strike facing Mohammad. That's off the edge, and that will be a good stop by the fieldsman. That was racing away from him. He did well to quickly get to the ball, stopping that with a good effort in the field. One more run added to the score of Phoenix Riders as they are rotating the strike well, just taking that pressure off with that strike rotation. Few dot deliveries can create a lot of pressure in the minds of the batter, and these two men have also done well taking on the fielders and picking those quicker runs, as Harris has now got his helmet on. Interesting to see what he looks to do against Mohammad, who's trying to bowl a few short deliveries in this over.
70-run partnership so far between both these two batters. Straight away, Fuller goes for a big one, and the result is a maximum. What a shot that was from Harris. Mohammad Jafar Ali bowls in the slot, and Harris has pounced on it. As you can see, a Fuller into the slot, and Harris has put that away for a big one. He has reached onto the 47-run mark. Has been the key for Phoenix Rider in this run chase.
That's a very good strike from Harris right off the middle, and that kept sailing out of the ground. He's middled a few already in this knock. And there's the equation, 67 required from 56 deliveries. Swing and a miss. Was there any bat there? Yes, it was. And that's come off the edge. Mohammad has struck here. And he's got the wicket of Harris. He has to depart after a well-made 47 come in of 37 deliveries from him. That is going to be the end of Harris as Al-Hajri strike here and pick up the second wicket of Phoenix Riders.
Much needed wicket here for Al-Hajri 11 as both the batter were looking really good. Specifically Harris, who scored 47 in 37 deliveries, including 4 boundaries and 3 maximum. In comes the new batter in at number 4. Here comes a slower delivery, and there you go. You can see the umpire has raised the finger. The new batsman walks into the centre in at number 4. Pramod Varghese, we called it PK, who was there into the centre behind the wicket, has always been pillar of the middle order for their team. Will be looking to make some mark and get those winning runs for his team.
One more delivery remaining from the bowler Mohammad. He will be bowling to the new man Pramod. He's got a big wicket there to get rid of Harris, who was batting well, striking the ball cleanly. That's a poor delivery. First up to the new batsman, who's just walked to the centre. That will release off some pressure from the new man as a wide has been signalled, taking the score on to 90 runs now.
Already 10 runs came from this over so far. Although he did manage to pick up an important wicket of Harris. Gently pushes on the offside. No runs there. So dot to end the over. Number 11, Phoenix Rider 90, loss of 2 wicket. "66 run more required in this remaining 9 over. Yasir will be the key here, who is there from the beginning of this inning in this run chase. He scored 30 in 23 deliveries. Harris, who was looking solid, has been held out behind the wicket by Mohammad Zafir Ali. So another bowling change from the road end. So Ataullah Ibrahim has been introduced into the bowling to bowl the over number 12. Another spin option for Al-Hajri 11. It will be Yasir on strike. A good delivery onto the stump. Gently pushes. Good work there by the bowler himself, who ran across to cut that off. Yasir is really playing watchfully here because he knows that they cannot lose more wicket here to stay alive in this run chase. Another good delivery, once again similar to the previous, but this time he's not able to cut it off, which allow batter to complete a single. A good throw there by the fieldsman Fawzan.
Pramod gets back on strike. He's yet to get off the mark, facing his second delivery, and the bowler is Ataullah, the off-spin bowler for Al-Hajri.
Pramod do fancy the spin bowling option because he likes to go hard at the spinners. Interesting to see how he goes today. Gently pushes on the offside towards deep point region for a single.
Yasir on strike.
Looks like both the umpires are checking with the bowler hand. He does have some issue with his bowling action. They are calling in to the captain of Al Hajri 11. As for the Phoenix Riders, they are really going well in this run chase. They are still 64 runs away to get the victory, get a hand on that trophy, to be the title winner of this KCC T20 Desert Emerging League C.
Both the umpires have quietly had a word with the captain of the fielding outfit, probably letting him know that the bowler needs to get his act right. And if he can't get it right here, surely both the umpires will be reporting the bowler for suspected bowling action. If that is the reason why they had stopped the match there midway into the over number 12. This is good running between the wickets. Have to hurry here. The quick throw coming in easily through with that second one, Yasser.
That's a good running between the wicket by both the batter Yasser and Pramod. Sohaib did well to get to the ball, but was not quick enough to send the ball back towards keeper. Good delivery by Ataullah. Gently pushes. No run. Excellent over so far. 5 deliveries goes. Only 4 run came of this over number 12. Here comes the final delivery of the over number 12. This time he goes down the down. There is a fielder. And Fauzan did well to keep it to the single. So single to end the over number 12. Phoenix Rider 95. Loss of 2 wicket. They still require 61 run. In remaining 8 overs, they still have 8 wickets in their hands. The current run rate is almost 8 runs per over. And the required also 7.5.
Al Hajri 11, in order to get a firm grip on this game, they need to pick wickets here. For now, comfortably placed Phoenix Riders. From 48 deliveries, they've got 61 runs to get. And they still have a lot of wickets in hand. As the current scorecard reads 12 overs completed, 95 for the loss of 2 wickets.
At this stage of 12 over, Al Hajri 11 were 80 for 2, and where Phoenix Rider has upper hand, they have scored 95, losing 2 wickets. So it will be Mohammad Zafar Ali to continue. Keen, slower delivery, keeping it away from the batter. Looks like he's also doing the same mistake what Azharuddin was trying, playing away from the body.
Correct, you're absolutely right. In order to get those powerful strikes going, he needs to try and get to the pitch of the ball before swinging hard at it. Much better from Yasser, fuller delivery. And watchfully works it away on the offside to pick up a single.
Looks like that wicket in the previous over of Zafar Ali has pumped the Al Hajri 11 side. They are really putting the pressure on the Phoenix Rider batter. As we have seen in the previous, only just 4 run came. And here also is bowling pretty tight bowling line. Another single. 97 run on the board for Phoenix Rider. They still require 59 in 45 deliveries.
3 deliveries and 2 singles off this over from Mohammad. Struck that on the full along the ground. Will find the fielder in the deep. It's going to be another single from Yasser's bat as he moves on to 36 of 31 deliveries.
The game is equally poised as the runs are not coming thick and fast there for Phoenix in the last 2 overs. This time he heaved across. There is a fielder in the deep at the long on region who will cut it off. Another single added the total for Phoenix Rider. 99 run on the board for the Phoenix Rider. has been excellent with the ball in this over from Mohammad Zafar Ali. 4 runs in the 5 deliveries. Another fuller delivery, gently pushes on the onside for another single. A direct hit. So single to end the over. Number 13, Phoenix Rider 100, loss of 2 wicket.
7 overs remaining here as Phoenix Riders look confident to pocket a victory here and take the championship, though, as they have 7 overs remaining in this chase. Required rate from here on is 8 runs per over.
Seems like during the over break, Pramod was telling Yasir that you stay there in the center till the end. I should have been taking the chance. So Atalla has been called once again to bowl the over. Number 14 was pretty economical in the first over. He bowled, given away just 5 runs. Yasir will be on strike. A swing and a miss there. The ball is spun away. And good work there behind the wicket by the keeper as well. Muin was the keeper. As you can heard the sound. The spectators, all the fielders, they are really pumped up after getting that wicket of Harris. As you can see, Ataullah is really troubling Yasir here.
This is good bowling from the spin bowler. Into his over number 2 has given away 5 runs so far. And the trouble just seemed to have started with the spin bowler on again. This time strikes him on the pad, another dot delivery.
This has been excellent over so far by Ataullah. 3 dot deliveries in this over. I think the support they are getting outside the dugout and inside the field is really exceptional, which is boosting their confidence.
No doubt. There's a lot of noise that is coming in from the dugout. There you go. He's gone big. Has he got the distance there? Is going to be the question. Will fall short of the fieldsman, and it's going to be just a single this time for Yasir. That was a long time in the air.
Could have been curtain here for Yasir as the Fawzan was heading towards the ball. It just went too quick ahead. This time Pramod has put that away towards deep mid-wicket region for a single. Excellent bowling so far by Ataullah. Just 2 runs came in this over. The pressure is building on Phoenix Rider batter. The run rate has gone up towards 9 runs per over.
Final delivery from Ataullah coming in, and he's gone for the big swing of the bat. Yasir. Stumping has been affected, and there you go. The third umpire has been called in to check that if there was stumping done cleanly, and if the batsman is out of his ground, the TV umpire will have a look at it and confirm to the match officials with his signal coming in. 102 for the loss of 2 wickets. There you go. Seems to be in some trouble there, Yasir. For sure, he was out of his ground. And the keeper doing brilliantly. As the stumping has been affected, probably the red light should be coming in shortly. As Yasir not quite back in time.
There you can see the red light pops up, and Al-Hajri players are pumped up as they have picked up a set batter. As Yasir has to walk back towards dugout. Excellent work there behind the wicket by the keeper Muin. And definitely Ataullah has exceptional in this over as well, giving away just 2 runs and picked up a wicket. The pressure is building on the Phoenix Rider batter. Those dot deliveries are really costing them a lot, which brings wicket for Al Hajr 11. The required run rate goes towards 9. 54 is what required in the remaining 36 deliveries. There you can see the replay. Excellent bowling. Keeping it low and excellent work there behind the wicket by the keeper Moeen. He was very confident. And the result is in the favour of Al Hajr 11. You can see 54 is needed from 36 deliveries. Looks like the captain himself, Shiju, has walked to the centre in at number 5 to join Pramod Varghese into the centre. It will be Muhammad Zafar Ali to continue his over number 3. And Pramod has connected that one and he has gone for it. What a way to start this over number 15 here. This is a pressure reliever for Phoenix cricketer into the slot and he has put that away out of the ground. That was a classy shot from Pramod Varghese. He is known for his big hits and he is showing his class here. Excellent stuff. Not an ideal start of this over number 15 by Muhammad Zafar. Getting hit for a maximum on a very first delivery. Taking the pressure away.
That's going to be a wide here. The pressure is on the bowler. The very first delivery, Pramod striking him for a big 6. And the next delivery resulting in wide being signalled by the match official, Mr. Musharraf.
This is excellent batting by Pramod Varghese. After hitting for a maximum, gently pushes on the offside for a quick single. So Shiju will be on strike first time in this run chase. Another hard hitter for Phoenix Rider.
Good over already. The 8 runs have come in from the 2 deliveries. Mohammad to Shiju. There he goes, a powerful strike to get off the mark along the ground towards the deep cover region. First runs with the bat for Shiju as he gets off the mark as Pramod is back on strike now.
9 run already in this over. So far 3 more deliveries to go. Turning out to be an expensive over from Muhammad. This time once again the ball is up in the air. Fielder coming underneath and he drops it. Pramod survive here and Adil has put down another catch in this game. The fielder are not believing, the captain is not believing. There you can see the ball was up in the air for a long time. He has ample time to get settled. It was an easy catch but Adil has messed it up.
Remember the finals, the pressure is getting on the players now.
Definitely it is getting into their nerves and it is not helping for Al Hajr 11. This time misfield there by the fieldsman. But only single run. 11 run already in this over number 15 from this Muhammad Zafar Ali. One more delivery to go. This over number 15 by Muhammad Zafar. A good shorter delivery onto the body. Gently.
Good delivery there from Muhammad, testing the batsman with the short stuff there. And with that, the over number 15 comes to an end.
Phoenix
11
Rider.
runs of that over. Phoenix Riders, 156 is what they need to get. Still 43 runs to get from 30 deliveries.
If 1 or 2 more wickets come here, Al Hajr might pull back things here. And Ataullah is the right person to bring them back into the game. I still have 2 more over. Looks like he will continue. He has been excellent so far, giving away just 1 run and picking up important wicket of Yasir in the previous over.
It's been a very good spell from him. 7 runs and a wicket. 2 overs completed. Probably he will be finishing his spell here with the way he's bowling. Interesting as we see how the things unfold. Shiju is on strike facing Ataullah, and that's been put away on the onside. We'll be looking for a couple here. Pramod isn't interested in that second one. But what a good throw that was from the fielder, right on top of the bails.
Right call there by Pramod by sending back Shiju. There was no second run at all, as the fielder has collected cleanly and returned it back towards the keeper. A fuller delivery by Ataullah and driven towards the long on region for a single. So 41 more required in the remaining 28 deliveries.
Fuller delivery. The batsman was preparing to go big. Again, this is turning out to be an excellent over from Ataullah. He's done really well, and this final is heading into a close finish, no doubt about it. If Al-Hajri can pick up a couple of more wickets, the pressure will be back on to Phoenix Riders. On the other hand, they will be wanting to go for the big ones here, and that's a good strike. The umpire, Qari Mudassar, just checking with the fieldsman before he signals that as a boundary. Good strike. Very nicely put away by Shiju to find the boundary ropes there.
Shiju heaved across on the onside, 1 bounce over the rope. A pressure reliever there for Phoenix Rider.
Yes, that could have relieved a lot of pressure, if not. Still, the runs required would have been 40 plus runs. With that boundary, the count is on to 37 required now. There you go. He's connected that right off the middle of the bat, and that's gone sailing out of the park for a maximum. Beautiful clean hit, and the result is another 6 coming in for Phoenix Riders.
Beautifully picked up by the batter Shiju, and he has sent the ball out of the park. So the required runs are only 31. This is turning out to be an expensive over by Ataullah. Has given away 12 runs so far. 1 more delivery to go in this over, and Shiju will be looking to put that 1 more away. Once again, fuller delivery driven down the ground towards long on region. Has to settle with 1 only. So single to end the over number 16, 126 for loss of 3 wicket.
13 runs off that over, an expensive one considering the situation they were in. Phoenix Riders. Now the equation is 4 overs to come in and 30 runs required. 7.5 runs per over is what Phoenix Riders need, and it's going to be interesting who will be coming in to bowl the over number 17.
Absolutely, the pressure has been removed by Shiju, who has hit that boundary and a maximum in the over of Ataullah, which comfortably bringing Phoenix Rider into this run chase. Looks like Fawzan. So we have another final coming up your way. KCC T20 Desert Emerging League B, where Freedom Fighter Cochin will take on Super 11 in the tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. from Sulebia Cricket Ground.
It's going to be another closely fought contest. Finals of Desert League, as Fawazan is back into the attack to finish off his spell. Over number 4 of Fawazan coming in to Shiju.
He did really well bowled in the first 3 overs, giving away just 23 runs and picked up an important wicket of Jason. In the very first over he has bowled. Dot delivery to start the over number 17. Good change of a pace there by Fawzan. Shiju is asking question to umpire, but umpire Musharraf is unmoved there. The ball was well within the trim line.
Fawzan to Shiju. He's got a 6 already, and that's a powerful strike from him, and that's going to race away towards the boundary rope. No chance for the fielder to get there. That is very nicely put away through the backward point region. Fuller delivery. He went hard at it, made a good connection, and the moment it cleared the infield, no chance for the fielder to get there and stop that from reaching the boundary ropes. Shiju is getting into the act here. He's got his role set. He wants to go after the bowlers. Anything in his slot, he will surely free his arms. And he's off to 18 from 9 deliveries.
Definitely he was looking on that area on the very first delivery as well. This time, thickish outside edge. The ball races towards the third man region. A slight fumble there by the fieldsman, but won't be harming them a lot. Just a single run. Shiju wanted another one, but rightly sent back by Pramod. He said, man, wait. You have done your job. Let me do the same for the team. Pramod will be looking to make some mark as well. He's been there in the center, facing 10 deliveries, scoring 13 runs. Fawzan to Pramod. This time a shorter delivery, moving into the batter. With the cross batted, he wanted to put that away on the offside, but did not have any connection.
5 runs off this over from Fawzan. Still a decent one from him. He has to make sure that he finishes off this over well. But still 2 deliveries remaining, and Pramod is on strike. He's got 13 of 11. Shiju has got 19 of 10. What will happen here? Over number 17. 2 deliveries remain. That's off a thickish outside edge. The fielder giving it a chase. He will not be able to stop that. Earlier delivery, we saw a slight fumble from him, and this time around he gave the chase. Not even able to get his hand to it, and that's a boundary.
So Phoenix Riders are getting inch closer to that title victory. They only require 21 runs in the remaining 19 deliveries. Pramod Varghese wanted to go hard at it on the offside, but took a thickish outside edge. The ball races towards the boundary line at the third man region. Here comes the final delivery of the over number 17. Fawzan to Pramod. This time into the slot, and he has put that away into the gap, and the ball races towards the boundary line. This has been excellent batting by Pramod as well. He has been there in the center and doing the things for their team. There you go, in the slot. He knows that there is no fielder in the deep. Has picked the right spot to put that away for a boundary.
Rather than run a ball now. 17 required from 18 deliveries for Phoenix Riders. And some terrific striking there from both these batters, Shiju and Pramod, to get 3 boundaries off the previous over.
Not a smart bowling there by Fawzan Ilikar. He knows that there is no fielder in the deep. He cannot bowl a slot delivery to a batter like Pramod or Shiju, where you are in the death over. You are not having much run to defend. You need to bowl into the right areas. So 18 balls remaining. 17 is what required for Phoenix Riders. It will be Tahur Hamdule has been called in to bowl the over number 18. And Shiju will be on strike. A good delivery. Fuller, appeal, and has been given. The batsman has been taken by a surprise that he is not believing himself. So 4th wicket down for Phoenix Rider. A wicket against runs. This might lift the confidence of Al Hajri players as they were able to get a breakthrough here. Shiju, who was looking really dangerous, has to depart after scoring brisk 19 run in just 11 deliveries.
But he's done the job for his team. That is what I feel. He's got those quick runs that they required. That's a good delivery in line of the stumps. That piston might have just gone on straighter to knock off the leg stump. Umpire Hari Mudassar taking a close look at it, taking his time to raise his finger, and surely that might have gone on to hit the sticks, no doubt about that. That's a good decision from the umpire, as Tahoor has struck here in the over number 18 of the first delivery.
So 17 of 17 is what required, and the income batsman Nitin Joseph, a lanky bowler who is quite handy with bat as well. A good delivery there by Tahoor.
Every dot will create that extra bit of pressure on the batting outfit. They need to make sure that they keep picking those singles, not to take the pressure on. And this time he gets some bat onto the ball to pick up a single, and he gets off the mark. Back to Pramod on strike. This man is going to hold the key for Phoenix Riders. It was less than run a ball when we started off the over number 18. That's a good strike, beautifully put away. Chase for the fielder, fumble, and Pramod will go through with that second one. The throw is coming. The keeper also not failing to collect the ball cleanly and disturb the stumps. The bowler isn't a happy man. 2 runs added. The score moves on to 142 runs for the loss of 4 wickets. Still a very good over this from Tahoor. 3 runs off it with a wicket coming in for him. Required rate 6 runs per over.
This is excellent running between the wicket by both Pramod and Nitin. Good work once again. Play towards offside. Another single for Pramod Varghese there. So 13 of 13 is what required for Phoenix Rider to get over the line in this game. Here comes the final delivery of the over number 18. Tahoor taking his time to set the field before delivering the final delivery. There you go. Nitin goes hard on the offside. Went straight to the fieldsman. Another single. So single to end the over number 18. Phoenix Rider 144 for 4. So 12 more legal deliveries remaining, and 12 run is what required for Phoenix Riders. And Al Hajri will be hoping to get few more wickets to stay alive in this game. They need to have picked up few wickets, like 2-3, like specifically this Pramod Varghese. And they need to bowl the dot deliveries to put more pressure on the Phoenix Rider batters.
It's Adnan, seems like, who's coming into the attack here. 12 from 12 required for Phoenix Riders. They have a lot of wickets in hand. And it's going to be the relatively new man out there at the centre on strike. Pramod at the non-striker's end.
Adnan taking his time, setting the field. And Nitin will be looking to go for a big one here. There comes Adnan to Nitin. A good delivery in swinger there by Adnan. A good running between the wicket by both batter. Quick single there. Good throw as well by Mohammad Zafir at the striker end. Looks like there's a fun banter going on between batter and the umpire Karim Mudassar. Both the umpires are really enjoying the game, as it is heading a very close contest almost into the final overs. This time ball is up in the air. Fielder coming underneath again, and Adil has put that once again. There is the chance has been put down by Adil. Another survival for Pramod Varghese. The ball was in the air for quite a long time. He was not able to reach. Safe landed between the two fielders. This time he bowls slot delivery and he has put that away into the boundary line. This is it for the Al-Hajri 11 as Phoenix Riders are inching closer towards victory. A fuller delivery into the slots. He heave across on the onside towards deep mid wicket as there is no fielder in the deep. The ball races towards the boundary. So 5 more required in the 9 remaining deliveries.
That's a terrific strike from Pramod. Another nail in the coffin for Al-Hajri there with that boundary coming in as they are inching towards a very good victory here. 9 deliveries, 5 runs is what is required. Pramod on strike facing Adnan. Again a swing this time. Goes through to the keeper. The batsman expecting that to be signalled as a wide. No way that could have been called as a wide, as that was well within the reach of the batsman. The equation now 5 to get, 8 deliveries remaining. Pramod will want to finish it off in this over. They wouldn't want to take it deep into the final over there. There you go. He's got that right off the middle and off the park for a maximum. And that's a victory for Phoenix Riders.
What a way to finish the game for Phoenix Rider by Pramod Varghese. A slot ball. He waited for it and he has put that away out of the ground to get those winning run for Phoenix Riders. And comfortably Phoenix Riders have clinched the title and winning the game by 6 wickets. That was a well-fought game by both the teams. Al-Hajri, they did well, but the runs were not enough on the board to bring the more interest in this game. There you can see the match summary. Al-Hajri 11, 155 in 20 overs they were able to get. And the reply, Phoenix Rider has comfortably get the score. Haris was the key in this run chase, scoring 47 in 37 deliveries. Yasir 38 of 37. Pramod, he came in the end and scored quick fire 36 run, including that last ball 6 to get the victory for their team. Shiju 19 of 11. In the bowling department, Tahur, Ataullah and Mohammad Zafir picked up a wicket as well, but was well economically bowled. Fauzan also picked up a wicket, but giving away 36 runs. So Phoenix Riders have clinched the title here. So that's the end from this game of this KCC T20 Desert Emerging League C. We have another final coming up your way tomorrow morning. Till then, a very good night from Kuwait.
Thank you for being part of this live coverage. Match number 98. This was to reach the finals, and Phoenix Riders have pulled off a victory here. Al-Hajri 11 put up a good fight. Unfortunately, not able to get there as they are also out there at the center with the team huddle discussing probably what went wrong for them. Nonetheless, they played good cricket, and for sure they put up a good fight in the finals. That's it from all of us. Thank you and good night from Kuwait.